players in the world.
I am the one to beat.
I consider myself a big god.
And every single person is on their feet.
We are about to absolutely light it up.
Every time there's a trophy on the line, I'm way better than everyone else.
Yes! One of the best we have ever seen. Your FC Pro Open champion.
Lads, did you see Tex yesterday? 6 points from 15. I've got a bad feeling he's going to get grouped.
Yeah, it was a very tough group, Brandon. Let's cut him a bit of slack.
I invested so much in Dan James, though. He's really let me down.
Guys, what are you saying about me?
I was just saying how well you played yesterday.
Oh, thanks, mate. Let's take a look at Group B.
What a lineup we have for you today.
This kind of player no need an introduction. Twice e-Champions League winner.
A verdade é que no grupo estão dois ex-campeões do mundo.
Finalist of Pro Open.
O RKC é jogador italiano muito bom e muito competente, mas estou completamente pronto.
You've got 6 absolute juggernauts in this group.
This is the group of death. Group of death.
Group of death. Group of death.
Group of death.
Everyone knows this is the group of death.
Write him in the history books.
Manu is so balanced.
2 times world champion.
2 times world champ, one of the best players in the world.
He's done it again. An E-Champions League winner.
He's playing every time perfect FC.
It's not nice to be in a group with him.
And perfect performance from Obrun.
Obrun is always tough.
He also knows how to control the game really well.
Domic is back at the FC Pro Open.
It's going to be tough. One of the best players with eye for the goal.
Catcher.
Darkly and has joined the FC Pro Open.
First time that they qualify.
They are experienced as well.
I hope they will not be prepared.
I have to prove it on the pitch.
Tentativas, vou jogo a jogo.
Everyone is going to beat everyone in this group.
So it's so unpredictable.
Take it one game at a time. And I just want to win.
Hello and welcome to a new season of FC Pro. Last night we had 142 goals and a perfect night for defending champion Anders Vergang. He got 5 wins out of 5. We also saw an impressive display from that man Tex. We'll come to you in a moment, but first, welcome back to the broadcast, Brandon Smith. Group B, the group of death.
Yes, I mean, look, I cannot wait for tonight. I was gutted not to have caught last night's game, Tex versus Anders. We won't speak about the result just yet. We'll speak about that in a bit. But what a group tonight is. As you said, the group of death. E-Champions League winner in there, world champions in there. I can't wait for FG.
Absolutely, but we are going to take a trip back to yesterday. Group A, Tex, 6 points for you. We'll have a look at some highlights. How are you feeling with 6 points on the board?
Yeah, can we define the word impressive? Because it was anything but that. 6 out of 15 points. Horrendous. Once again, I let my fans down, I let everyone down. And I do not apologise to the people that bought Dan James.
It's better than last year, though.
And it's also better than the year before because you got 1 point in the first year. 3 points, was it last year? You're getting gradually better.
And he made it out of the group.
I don't want no sympathy. Just call me bad, please. Call me bad.
How does it feel being on this side of the broadcast? You're obviously amazing at both sides as well. How does it feel being here?
Yeah, I enjoy it. Obviously, working 3 jobs now: content creator, host first, no, host second, and then a competitor third. That's why the results ain't very good. But I love this side.
I mean, listen, let's just move on, shall we? Tex is so busy right now, a man of many talents. Group B, the group of death. Listen, this group needs absolutely no introduction. Brandon, you're going to be commentating throughout. How are you going to call this one?
I mean, I'm commentating every game tonight, so I'm excited for it. We've got over, I think, $2 million of prize money. And why that is, FG, is because you've got Emre Yilmaz in there, who's won the E-Champions League twice. You've got Umit, a world champion. I mean, you've got another world record breaker in there, and Manu Bishore. I mean, we spoke, Tex, about it. It's a group that you most definitely would not want to be in.
Yeah, when I drew my group, this is the one you do not want to be in. It's the group of death. It's the best group in the tournament. It's got, 3 of the best 5 players in the world. So it's one I wanted to avoid, and I cannot wait to watch it today.
And on top of that, FG, we're not even speaking about Catcher, Darkly, maybe an unknown player, and more importantly, the runner-up of the FC Pro Open last year in Obrun, who still doesn't get the credit he deserves because he hasn't got that piece of silverware.
But we are honestly in for such an incredible evening here in London. I mean, quick question for you, Tex. Would you rather be in your group with Anders yesterday, who played the perfect game, or this group?
Oh, the group yesterday. There's no bad players in the group today. Everyone is so good. And yeah, as I say, I'm excited to get in on the action.
Yeah, we are super excited for this evening. Let's welcome to the stage some of our players from Group B. All of our players, in fact, me and Brandon will do that. Let's do that right now. First out, representing his new team, Exceed, Having beaten Sharif in the global qualifiers, it's Katja.
Next up, he was ranked 6th in the global qualifiers and he's making his FC Pro Open debut. It's Darkly.
He's yet to miss an FC Pro Open, one of the most consistent competitors on the scene. It's RB Leipzig's Umut.
One of 2 Italians in this group of death. He sits 20th in the world at the moment. The runner-up of last year is Oberon.
And he's ranked 4th in this year's global qualifier. And of course, he is the world number 5. Team Liquid's Emre Yilmaz.
And last but no means least, the 2-time World Championship winner, it's Manu Bashore.
Yeah, welcome. I've made my way over to the analysis desk, and look who's next to me back again 2 nights in a row. Harry, welcome back to the broadcast.
Can't get rid of me at this point, can you?
How you feeling? Group B, group of death. We're in for some impressive night ahead.
Yeah, we are. This is a much harder group than yesterday. As Tech said, he would have rather have been in the group that he's in than this one, and that one had Anders as well. So,
and it's only right that we touch on the FC Pro Live promotion, which is out right now in Ultimate Team. You can see the players in action alongside their items. Who's standing out for you?
I'm not going to lie, I lose 100,000 of coins weekly, and we've not got Ryan Pessoa here. So I'm looking at someone cheap, someone with less risk. So you Wijnaldum, who's got Incisive Plus, obviously, is with Yilmaz, and then you can't look past Xerxes for Manu Bashore, but the others being... I would wait 2 or 3 games personally. I'm not going to try and predict this at all. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, I mean, don't listen to me either, because I have gone all in, and I've looked at Xerxes, of course, with Manu Bashore. You mentioned that you wanted a player that was cheap on the market. We make him around 50k-ish. Let's take a look at this item then, shall we? I mean, stats-wise, what stands out for you here?
The thing that stands out is agility and balance are almost perfect to keep him at lengthy for his body type, because he's big, he's got that Enforcer Plus, he can...
Oh, you can push me off, yeah.
Shove all defenders out the way.
I mean, let's take a look at his playstyles as well, shall we? Because we've spoken a lot about playstyles this year. It's a huge addition. He's got the Enforcer Plus, but I mean, why don't we just head up over here to this one? I mean, it's highlighted for a reason. That's what stands out to me, but something else stands out to you alongside this.
Well, hopefully people would have watched R3 yesterday, because they would know by now how to perfect your low-driven shots, which Xerxes could do, especially because he's got technical.
And I can do this as well.
And you'll see with most driven shots, people will technical dribble first into a low-driven goal.
I mean, yeah, and he's been very, very popular so far, that Joshua Xerxes. Let's take a look at what he's looking like in the market as it stands. We'll keep you updated throughout the evening with where he is at. 52,000. You see, some people might be getting a little bit nervous, because I think he's gone down 1,000 coins already.
The good thing is, he can't drop too much. So even if Manu has a stinker, he's still what? He's still like a 30k player or so. So that's what I'd be looking at. But for the risk takers out there, they might be looking to go a bit bigger.
I'm actually looking forward to hearing what he thinks about his items. So let's head over to Manu Bashore alongside a man we're welcoming back to the broadcast as well.
Thanks, FG. Well, absolutely great to be back here at the FC Pro Open. I am joined by the main man, Manu Bashore, the 2-time world champion. I'm sure you get this question all the time, my friend, but I've got to ask you again. First of all, how did you do it, and how does it even feel to be a 2-time world champion?
How did I do it? Yeah, I don't know, just by grinding the game, I guess, and that's the same I want to do today and the rest of my career. And yeah, not think too much about what I've already achieved, but always thinking about what's next, and this is the same mentality for today.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you've got to enjoy that moment though at the same time. I mean, I was there in Saudi when you won it. What was that emotion like doing it a second time? Was it in your head now that you're in that sort of GOAT conversation?
Now, of course, a lot of people talk about it. At the time, I just tried to win game by game, and all of a sudden I was like in quarterfinal, I think. That's why I really started thinking like, okay, this can be my second. It felt great because it's a confirmation of that you're still there, well, on top. And yeah, that you can keep going for a long time probably, and that next season also promised a lot of good things, so this is what we're going for.
Absolutely. And then for tonight's group, of course, I really want to touch on your group. It's potentially the group of death. And as well, of course, we've got your teammate Emre Yilmaz in there. Talk to me about that game. I'm looking forward to seeing that one. How do you feel? Have you guys spoke about, with each other about that game yet?
Not particularly about the game, no. That's something we'll see when the moment arrives. I think there's 3 games before, which are pretty difficult as well. But of course, I understand that this game is special. Team Liquid players against each other, the World Cup winner against Champions League winner. So it's a big game. It's a big game, which of course I also want to win. But yeah, it's just like the other 4 games. It's only 3 points, so gotta treat every game the same.
Absolutely, my friend. Well, Manu, it's been a pleasure, and all the best of luck, my friend.
Great to hear there from Manu Bashore, a man that's written his own history in this esport, a 2-time world champion. I've got the pleasure of having Tex alongside me. We'll move on swiftly from yesterday. I mean, how hard is it to go from playing here yesterday to now jumping onto the opposite side of the stage and joining me on commentary?
It's not hard at all. I love this side, and I can't wait for today's games. We got, obviously, the 2-time world champion up first. And if you remember last year, Jafonzo was the world champion, and he came in.
Yep.
And he was on smoke.
He was.
So today, I'm excited to see, is Manu on smoke or not?
Well, look, Twitch chat, YouTube chat, we can see all your comments coming through right now, so get involved in the conversation. We've got texts of us as well, so fire in your questions for him. But first and foremost, let's talk about the squad requirements. What was your thoughts on it? We're going to have a look at the squad requirements now. It is 2 minimum FC Pro Live items, an Ultimate Scream Hero, 4 rare gold items in the team, and a team of the week, but that's all got to fit within 8 million coins. Tex, be honest, how hard was it, and more importantly, who were some of the star players for you yesterday, or was there any star players?
There was no star players for me, but I actually like the requirements. Obviously 8 million coins. The bit I found hard was finding out what gold items I wanted. I couldn't use my De Jong or the Randers I wanted to use, but this team on screen now obviously was mine from yesterday, and if I could redo it again, I could. You're all rubbish. I don't like any of you.
Who would you change? I mean, from what you saw yesterday, who was a player that wasn't in the team that you would have wanted to have maybe coming back this time in January?
Tonali's got to go. Tonali was the worst item I've used, and also inform Alvaro Carreras. I conceded too many goals. I didn't score enough. I'd say, to be honest, 5 or 6 of them are gone.
Well, look, we're going to look forward to seeing 6 more players in action tonight here at the FC Pro Open. And as always, there's another Mystery Nation. I think yesterday you got it near enough in the end. It was Scotland. I think Harry Esketh was singing the national anthem by the end of the broadcast. But tonight there's a new Mystery Nation. Tex, any ideas who it is?
No, and that's why it's a mystery.
Well, look, chat, get your predictions in of what you think the Mystery Nation is. We'll pick up some of our favourites, but we're going to kick off here first and foremost in round 1 in Group B. Remember, there's 5 rounds coming your way tonight. 3 games at a time, but we're going to kick off here. Katja against Manu Bashore, and we're going to get your opinion on this as well. We're going to pop up a poll on screen. Who wins this game, Katja or the 2-time world champion? Tex, I mean, there was a moment in the summer of Saudi Arabia where I thought I was wearing tinted glasses for a second because you were on your way to become world champion for a period in time. Talk to me about that run at the World Championships. At one point, you're sitting there thinking, I'm only a few wins away here from writing myself into the history books.
Yeah, I see myself get out the group, and that's all I wanted to do was get out the... Hello. Oh, he scored already. Manu Bashore. He's starting from where he left off in the World Championship.
But speaking of world champions, he may have just interrupted you because the current world champion, Manu Bashore, leads after just 4 minutes here. Talk to me about this goal, Tex. A little ball roll inside. There's your finesse. Thank you very much. I'm up by a goal to 0.
That's why you use players with finesse shot. Obviously, Mo Salah, you get in front of goal with a player of finesse, and it writes itself. All you're going to do is cut inside, and it's an easy goal.
Speaking of Team Liquid players, there's another one that's just scored, and we had 142 goals yesterday, including the ones that you scored, Tex. We've had 3 goals already in just 12 in-game minutes. That's all of the games added together. Every player has scored in the opening 4 minutes. But as I wanted to ask you about, What was that World Championships like, and how impressive is it that Manu Bashore has been able to go and do that again?
Yeah, going into that tournament, all I wanted to do was get out the group stage, because obviously I've been getting grouped a lot. So I was like, I want to get out the group stage. And the minute I got out, I had so much belief. And obviously you see Anders get knocked out, and you're like, oh, this could be for me. But unfortunately, a last-minute goal told me otherwise. And I was going to have to play Manu in the semi-final anyway, who was he was playing really good, so I probably wouldn't have won.
2 times, though. It is ridiculous. Speaking of Manu Bashore, here he is now. Claudio Pina. 2-0 he leads. And it really is like he's just kicked off back from Saudi Arabia at the World Championships, isn't it? Look at him go.
2-0, too good. This start is unbelievable, because Cassia is not a bad player. You see him in the online cups. He wins, wins, and wins. He got far in the one. I think it was last weekend. Yeah, it's a good start.
And it's like his teammate can hear him in the 2-time champion in the E-Champions League, Emre Yilmaz, because he's 2-0 up in 7 minutes. Oberon has pulled a goal back over here, the runner-up of the FC Pro Open last year. He's 1-1 in his game against Umut. Right now, if you had to look at who's going through out of this group, who would you have to say? 2 names, give me, that are going to top this table tonight, or at least be in the top 2.
Top 2, I think there's going to be a top 3. I know a top 3 already. It's Manu versus Emre versus Umut, in my opinion. I think they're the big 3 in this group today. And
do you think Umut's going to play better than Oberon tonight?
Yeah, I think so. And he's going to play way better than I did yesterday. So I think those are going to be the 3 that go through in this group. And if you see the way Manu and Emre have started, they're just going bar for bar. I'm better than you, teammate versus teammate.
Well, I might be throwing myself into the ring a bit of you here, Tex, but would you say that the players that have had to come through Atlanta have had a bit more of an advantage, that they've had to experience a bit of offline play this year and get their competition started? Because certain players like Manu came out to Atlanta for media, and they were probably desperate to play and get into competition, but they physically weren't able to because they didn't need to.
2-1 to Umut. But yeah, I think it depends how you look at it. For me, I prefer playing more tournaments. Like when I was in my prime, it was tournament, and I managed to, it's 3-0 Emre. Brandon, it's 3-0 Emre in 15 minutes. I'm going to stop talking.
It's funny that, Tex, because we were speaking earlier today. Oh, here we go. Speaking of Mystery Nations for a second, Alex has been in touch. Is it Italy? It's not Italy, the Mystery Nation. Key predictions coming in. Is it Ireland? No. From M. Smith. Please be Spain. It's not Spain, sorry. Can you guess what that Mystery Nation is? Of course, there are objectives in the game that you can unlock in sync with the FC Pro Open this season. More importantly, there are upgrades that you can get on your FC Pro live items, like the man who stands next to me with Dan James. As much as you saying it wasn't, the performance you wanted yesterday, Tex, you still got 6 points, and you did give Dan James at least 1 upgrade.
Yeah, I got him an upgrade. It's more than 2 years ago when I told everybody invest in Calvin Phillips, and I went and dropped 1 point in week 1. So, it's more than the previous 2 years. So I hope you're happy. Please don't send me any hate messages.
Hang on a second. Is that your Tonali, Tex?
Yeah, that's why you missed. He's the worst player in the game.
And it comes all the way through. Oh, Tajani Reinders is going to get quite fortunate with that, but he will not care. Katja has pulled a goal back. And it's just come from this corner here. Was there a player lock that was involved? And then Tajani Reinders, right place, right time. Tex, what's he done there exactly? And how difficult is that for someone at home to do?
It's a bad goal, but it's a big goal, and it's not that difficult to do. You just swing in the corner and do a player lock. If you know how to do a player lock, that corner is very, very simple. But that is a big goal for Cassia. I think if you go 3-4 down to Bashore, it's game over, but this gives him a chance to stay in the game. And after the bad start, hopefully he can kick on.
I think one thing we've realised on FC this year, Tex, is that you can be 2 or 3 goals down and it means nothing in 9-minute halves. With 142 goals yesterday, it's not going to be the last time I say that, because there's every game there are huge scorelines. How do you keep yourself settled even when you're 4-0 up in a match? Because we've seen it so many times that players have just not been able to hold on to that lead. They've thrown it away.
I think it's difficult because in 9-minute halves, obviously as players you've played 6-minute halves mainly your whole life. So when you're in the 60th, 70th minute of a 9-minute half, you don't really, or what a goal. That is special. Cassia showing the World Championship that he's got a little bit about himself too.
And especially, it was 2-0 down, as we were saying.
Just watch it again. It's too good.
Matana Bonmati just dancing around the box and giving Manu Bashore, the two-time world champion, not even a chance. Speaking of champions, Emre Yilmaz, he is 4-0 up.
I feel for Darkley a little bit. Your first game at Pro Open is against the two-time Champions League winner, and you're 4-0 down in 16 minutes.
Where do you even begin to break down a player like Emre Yilmaz, Tex? It's just in him. The muscle memory, just the...
I don't know. I've played him twice this year, and I lost both times convincingly. I'm trying to piece the puzzle together on how to beat him, and I can't do it. It's just these Team Liquid players are so good at everything. There's no weaknesses to their game, and I think that's what makes them so strong.
Speaking of Bonmati, there's Tonali.
He's so bad.
He's getting into the right areas, though. Just lacking that finish, isn't he? Pina and Mbappe saved by the feet of Casillas. A chance to see another corner, potentially from the training ground, the Team Hullet. Now Team Liquid training ground, which I'm sure they'll be throwing us a few surprises this year in the FC Pro Open. Look, Twitch, YouTube chat, we can see you. Let us know what FC Pro Live items you are backing maybe tonight. There are 6 live items in action. Those include El Shaarawy, Xerxes, Chiesa, Wijnaldum, Klostermann and Fabio Vieira, as Emre Yilmaz just found a fifth in 22 minutes.
It's 5-0 in 20 minutes. If you're Darkley, you can't let this affect you for the rest of the night. I lost to Anders yesterday 9-3 or 9-4, whatever it was, and it affected me the rest of the night. So, Darkley, if you want any tips, don't do what I did.
How hard is it, though? I mean, you don't get a big rest. You get about a 2-3 minute break before going straight back into your other game. And if you go and lose heavy as that, 5-6, 7-0, you've been building yourself up for this FC Pro Open. You know how difficult it is, Tex, and how important it is to pick up points, especially before the Christmas break, as Manu goes back in front 3-2. How would you try and recompose yourself after what is just such a short window to turn around and get back into the next game?
I think it's difficult because a lot of the time at tournaments, you have a game, and if you lose, a lot of the time there's a 20-30 minute break so you can get your head back on track. But with the FC Pro Open, it's game, and it's hard to really focus in and get your head back in the right place, which is why I think I've struggled over the year, because my mentals aren't what they used to be.
Well, you can see the team coming through now of Manu Bashore's draft. Remember, it's an 8 million coin budget that these players are used every week here at the FC Pro Open. The teams will be given, the players should say, will be given a budget which they have to follow with certain promo items that must be in that requirement. You can see your messages coming through in the chat of who you are backing. Lots of love for Gini Wijnaldum, by the way, his FC Pro Love item. Out of these 6 players, Tex, who would you have gone for if you had to invest some of your coins potentially?
If I was to invest my coins, I think Chiesa has the best potential to be the best item, but if I want a safe bet, I'm betting on Emre Yilmaz. He is so good in every tournament. You very, very, very rarely see Emre have a bad tournament, and even in the bad tournament he had, when he was 0-2 at FC Pro Open, he found a way through. He was, what, was he 6-0 down to Desari in a crucial game and still managed to win?
Hang on a second, there's an equaliser over here from Obrun. And Mbappe on the finesse, thank you very much. He's back in that game at 2-2. Well, here's some of the opinions from the community coming through, Tex. Nunes, he was in action yesterday. And I don't think he could have got more upgrades if he tried.
It was the most convincing upgrade you'll ever see. If you invested coins into Nunes, you'd be a very, very, very happy man.
Here's Mbappe, great save, Casillas. Didn't know much about that one, but just did enough to tip it around the post. Some love for Xerxes. Fabio Vieira. I also saw Jelte in the chat as well. He said Fabio Vieira, he's back in. To go back to that answer you gave me, you said Wijnaldum because of Emre Yilmaz. If you had to give me a player that you would love to see an upgrade out of those 6, and forget about who's in control of them.
I think Xerxes. Xerxes got an interesting build. He's got a nice playstyle plus, and I think he could be very, very effective in games. So for me, I think if Xerxes gets some upgrades, he can be a very, very good item.
Oh, wow, Manu. 4-2, he leads. That's a 2-goal cushion reinstated. And all the hard work the catch has done is just been unravelled, unfortunately. To Gianni Reinders, into Claudia Pida. And that's not a bad position to go into a half-time, is it, the 2-goal lead?
Nah, not at all. I wish I had a 2-goal lead yesterday in any game. But, nah, these Team Liquid, I think especially Manu and Emre, they do not give the ball away in build-up. Every attack ends in a chance or a shot or like a final action. They're always one step away from scoring, and then they'll never give the ball away or get countered. And I think everything they do is so precise and just so good.
What do you reckon the final score of this game is going to be?
Oh, final score of this game?
I reckon 6-5 Darkly.
Oh, yeah, me too. No, I don't think Emre's going to be ruthless. I think he might slow it down a little bit and just take the win. I'd say 7-1.
Well, we saw it last year in the FC Pro Open, Tex. How important goal difference can play a part in certainly some of the groups. Remember that group that PA Gym was in, and KTZN, who came through, PA Gym didn't make it through the group stages last year.
It's an extra point. Like, if you have a good goal difference, it's an extra point. For example, in Group A yesterday, I'm on 6 points with a -8 goal difference. Two was on 9 points with a +1 goal difference. So I'm not really 3 points behind at that point. I'm 4 points behind. So I think playing for goal difference is very, very, very smart.
Someone in the chat just said it's like all the virtual football gods have gathered here tonight in London. It's majestic with the amount of quality that is in this group today. Keep in mind there could be upgrades happening tonight. There are 15 points available as we go into half-time in our featured game. As I said, we can see all of your messages coming through on the Twitch and YouTube chat here as well. Remember, there are upgrades that can happen tonight. 15 points is the maximum you can get. Anders Vergan got that yesterday, which meant that there would be a +1 overall to his item, and an upgrade that you know well about, just 3 points, Tex. It is a skill move or a weak foot upgrade.
No need to bully me about it.
Look, I'm just saying you've got an upgrade.
Genuine question, do you think anyone's going to get 15 tonight?
Yes.
Really? In a group this hard, you think someone's going to get 15?
You know who it's going to be, though?
Who?
Should we say it at the same time and see if we're both right? 3, 2, 1,
Emre. But I don't think he's going to get 15, but if anyone does, I think it's him. Or Manu.
Okay.
Whoever wins that game
well,
is going to...
well, who's the only person you think could beat Manu Bashore?
I think Umar can beat Manu Bashore as well. Everyone's so good.
I mean, we are only in game 1, so maybe I should slow down a little bit, but... I mean, we'll ask the chat as well. Who do you think would go 15 points from 15? Remember, there are only 2 upgrades that you can see tonight. 16 points would also be a +1 upgrade. That'll be happening at the start of next year when we're back for round 2 of the FC Pro Open group stages. And if you qualify for the FC Pro Open final stages, there's another +1 upgrade, a play style. And then from there onwards, the better you do in the tournament, the more upgrades that will happen to these FC Pro Live items. That's why it's so key to invest in the right player. Potentially, El Shaarawy might be your pick if you're an Oberon fan.
I think Pro Open group stage Oberon might be the best player of all time. He never has a bad group stage, and he always finds his way into the knockouts. He's always here. So yeah, do you agree with that, Shao? Maybe Oberon group stage, one of the best players of all time.
I mean, if you look at the consistency that he's had in this competition, it speaks volumes about it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And as you were saying earlier, you think it could be 6-5 Darkly. He's just got to go back. It's 5-1.
Is this the start of the comeback? This is our main feature game. Manu Bashore 4-2 up, he leads. As you just said there is a goal back for Darkly. He is 5-1 down, though. Mohamed Salah now. And those are the 2 FC Pro Live items you can see there. Chiesa and Xerxes. A chance to counter-attack now. Here's Bonmati, lots of time, goes for a cheeky chip and will score.
He could finish that. I might need to steal that one. I don't know if Manu's going to be angry at his goalkeeper. It was just above his head. Just catch it, Casillas. Catch it.
It came from this counter-attack as well, Tex. 3 passes and you through.
I concede an awful lot of them, and that's why sometimes it's bad to give the ball away on the edge of the box, and it's so easy to counter on this game with play styles like Incisive, and I think that's where Cassia excels. He's a very good counter-attacker.
A lot of people in the chat saying it's the Mystery Nation Scotland. No, that was yesterday. The Mystery Nation was Scotland. If you didn't know that by now, I think we gave you enough clues on the yesterday's show. But that was the Mystery Nation. Again, remember, just 3 points tonight. We'll get one of those FC Pro Love items upgraded. And we will be keeping a close eye on all of those pricing changes in the market where you at home are investing in these items and selling them and trading them. Oh, that's nicely done. Claudia Pina, you thought she was going to go in the left bottom corner. That wasn't the case in Mane Bashore's mind.
He just makes everything look so simple. It's like he's playing in slow motion. The pass into the striker, take your time. You see the goalkeeper movement and you put it into the other corner. It's just slow motion for Mane.
Back in pole position, +2 goal difference for him. And someone else who's in pole position is Oberon. 4-2.
It's group stage Oberon. Can I change my prediction? Maybe a 15 points for Oberon tonight?
It very much could happen. I know we've been singing from the rooftops about the Team Liquid players, but you do forget how good Oberon is and how consistent he is. The question that we've all been asking, though, is when's that silverware going to come from? When's that big trophy going to land?
He always seems to fall short, and I was worried for Oberon coming into this, to be honest. I think there was an online cup last weekend, and he got knocked out in Swiss. He went 3-3, and I think that could be the first time ever, so it was like he's not on good form, but clearly he's put it right today, and he's 4-2 up against one of the best players in the world in Umut.
One game we haven't really spoken too much about. After the attack comes in, I'd like to just check in with Emre Yilmaz and Darkley to see what the situation is there. I'm presuming it is still 5-1 to Emre Yilmaz in that game. It was 5-0 up in the 22nd minute. We just heard there's been another goal in that game. Yeah. He is 6-1 up, Emre Yilmaz, and he might be on for 7 as he wins a corner. Just about cleared away. And a chance to break here for Darkley. Darkley's got to think, even if he loses this game, if he could just close up the goal difference, it could be huge. Because the one thing that's so unique about this tournament, X, and I'm sure you think about this, even if maybe the group stages aren't going your way, even if you don't finish bottom, it can do something for your season next year, even with the qualifiers.
Yeah, I think it's 7. He's too good. Just stop it. Just stop it. But I think last year I came bottom of the group, which meant it was way harder for me to qualify for the Pro Open this year. But I managed to do it. So I think you can't lose your head. It's so easy to lose your head and just put your head down and then finish bottom of the group, which happened to me last year. So I think mental strength's a big part of this esport.
Well, speaking of another Team Liquid player, Mane Bashore has just bagged another goal in that game as well. By the looks of it, it's going to be 3 points for Emre Yilmaz, 3 points for Mane, and 3 points for Oberon, which will also mean El Shaarawy, Xerxes and Gini Wijnaldum will be getting their first upgrades of the evening with a +3 points, that is. The only upgrade they will be getting is a skill move or a weak foot upgrade to their item. It's a good chance, isn't it, Tex? If you've got a few coins sitting in your ultimate team and you fancy backing a certain player tonight and you want to flip some quick coins, people will do that.
Have you invested in anyone?
No.
Are you going to?
I'll be honest with you, Tex, my PS5's in Spain at the moment. I've not had a PS5 for about 4 weeks, so... Can I borrow yours?
Yeah, you can have it, you can have it. There's no point me practicing no more when I practice.
Yeah, especially after last night.
Yeah, what was it, 9-3? Brownie, can you shut up?
All jokes aside, though, you still had a better FC Pro in the first half than you have in the last 2 years.
That is true.
Do you know what I mean? I know we're
that just goes to show how washed I am. But as I said earlier...
No, but you've had a better...
No, but as I said earlier, I work 3 jobs now, you know, with the content creation, with the hosting now. Competitive comes third to me.
There is a goal back there, 7-2, darkly. But do you not give yourself credit of how difficult it is to get to the FC Pro Open? And you've been there for 3 years.
No, not at all.
It's hard, though.
It's hard. Don't get it twisted. It's hard, but
you've got to be a good player to get there.
When I was younger, I was winning all the time. So like now, anything but a win doesn't feel like an accomplishment. I just feel like I'm a waste of space in this tournament.
Don't say that just yet, because you've still got a second round of fixtures to play after the new year kicks off. Some of the chat actually said Tex is a really good host and commentator. Well, look, Caleb, if you don't want to play pro anymore, Tex, there's a backup career available here for you.
Thank you, mate. Can we get some more nice comments? They haven't been too nice after yesterday.
You're getting a lot of love in the chat. 4-3 here. Umit has pulled a goal back out of all the games. This is the closest one. We'll stay on this. A certain player that I always do feel for a bit is Umit, because he's a world champion. He won on that penalty shootout against Nicholas, if you can cast your mind back all those years ago. But for the last 2 or 3 seasons, he's always just been that one game away from qualifying from the World Championship. Speaking of Umit now, he's just offside. But that must be hard as a pro player there, Tex, when you're losing that qualification game for the World Championship again and again.
I don't know if this is 100% true. I think he's lost 4 games to qualify for the World Championship, the very last game, 4 times. So I don't think he's been back to the World Championship since he's won it. So eventually, at one point, your luck's going to change, and surely he makes it this year.
Here's Manu, 7-4. It's like him and Emre having a battle right now of who can score the most goals in their first game.
I just hate how easy it is for them. When I play, I feel like I need to run through a brick wall to score a goal, and these are just scoring goal after goal after goal. Like, what's that, 7 goals for Manu in the first game? I scored 15 the whole of yesterday.
Just over 10 minutes left in this game. Emre Yilmaz 7-2, he is leading. Mbappe. Pick it up again once or twice with Bonmati. Still Bonmati now, and how good that dribbling is. He's not done yet. He wants 8. He's going to get 8.
You've got to look at the keeper there. Keeper, first-time shots, though, are very, very good. I'd say they're very overpowered this year, so
I think you can forget about the keeper, Tex. He's just conceded 8 goals.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice. Darkly, you know, it happens to the best of us.
Well, speaking of being nice, apparently we're going to run a poll in the chat for you, Tex, to say, should you still be competing in the FC Pro Open? That will work out how nice the chat is going to be. Yes or no will be the simple answer to that question. There is a goal back in this game. We said Umit might be able to do so. He's done that. 4-4. That, by far, is the closest game out of the 3.
I want to watch the last 10 minutes of Umit versus Örebro.
Catches just back a 5th over here, though, Tex. Last time I looked at this game...
That true promoting, the FC Pro Live guy.
And that is goal number 30, by the way, in round 1, already in the back of the net. And we've still got 4 more rounds to come your way. There you go, Tex. 83% of you think that Tex should still be competing in the FC Pro. I can't lie, I was part of the 17%.
Yeah, me too. I don't think I should be allowed either. But thanks, guys. It means the world to me.
Again, if you've got any questions for Tex, he is just one of the many talented faces we have on the broadcast tonight here in London. Get your questions in for them. Play styles, formations, recommendations for certain players. Maybe not the Dan James FC Pro Live item, but...
Enough of the jokes now, Brandon.
We're only in round 1, aren't we?
I want to go home.
I mean, the truth is, I've only commentated with you twice tonight, so I've got to enjoy it while you're here. Well, those are the games coming up in the next round. Which is your favourite out of those? Emre Yilmaz Oberon, or the two world champions.
Yeah, that is true. But you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at Darkley and Cassia. As a player in one of those games, you're looking at all the fixtures thinking, okay, I need to win that game. You're looking at each other as probably the weakest opponents in the group, no offence to each other. So I think that game for one of them is a must-win.
Love that. And some of the chat, Andy DW in the chat said Texas comeback in the new year will be generational.
No need to start being nice now, Brandon.
I feel like I've crossed the line now.
I mean, we're finished after this. After this show, I'm not talking to you.
Can I claim it back?
We'll see. We'll see. Just start behaving.
Waz in the chat as well. Moises, what was it? Caicedo? Caicedo. Hope you're doing well, Waz. Welcome into the FC Pro Live tonight. We are very much close to a match winner here, potentially. Or is it going to be a point evenly split between these two? As it stands, Emre Yilmaz 3 points. Manu Bashore potentially 3 points, unless Kancha can pull that one back. That's a full-time result, Emre Yilmaz Darkley. 8-2 from Emre Yilmaz. He has certainly set the pace. What's he looking for here, Tex? Last chance of the game.
Last attack. I think in a group like this where it's probably going to be very, very tight towards the end because there's so many good players. I think every point matters. So Umut's just securing the point here.
Might be on for the last chance. I don't think it's going to happen by the time the ball crosses the halfway line. That will do us for this one. And that's another full-time result. A point evenly split there, but could be a big point. Looking ahead to the other games tonight.
Yeah, no, of course. As I was saying, a group this tight, every point matters. And I think going into the tournament, if you ask Umut and Oberon, would you take a point from your first game? I think they both say yes, so they'll be relatively happy. They just got to start picking up 3 points in the next few games.
Absolutely. Well, full-time result about to come in here, and then we'll be turning all of our attentions to our next game tonight. As Manu finds an eighth, matching up with his teammate. They've really set the pace tonight, haven't they?
Yeah, well, 8 goals apiece. I think they both put in emphatic performances. This one was, what, 8-5, but I think it was a bit more convincing than an 8-5. So yeah, I think these are the two to beat. Let's see if Umut or Oberon have the minerals to do it.
I cannot wait for when that game does happen, when Emre does play Manu Bashore tonight. That will be certainly one to remember. Well, full-time result we're waiting for there as we conclude round one here in the FC Pro Open in Group B. Emre Yilmaz leads the charge with the goal difference. But this is only the start of a very busy night here in London, because up next, our featured match will be Emre Yilmaz versus Oberon in round 2 in Group B. Tonight, it's the big one.
Emre Yilmaz and his opponent, Oberon.
This is the trilogy.
Oberon, I know he's a crazy player.
Full-time result!
I need to be lucky, I think, in the next game.
True.
You agree?
I was lucky against
yeah?
Yeah, true. Winning 4 games in a row, but I knew Oberon was very different than other players.
Draw like last year.
Yeah,
we said 2 draws.
Maybe 2 draws, I don't know.
Maybe not.
We'll see.
It was good for me.
0-0. He already knows, he beat me. So I don't know, you need to give me advice.
Just too little, too late for Emre.
Yeah, maybe the best man would win.
I agree.
Let me lift this trophy, bro. Let me lift.
I also didn't lift it, so...
PlayStation.
Join in on the action of the FC Pro Open broadcast at Twitch or YouTube /EA Sports FC Pro to earn your viewership rewards. Watch match day 2 for at least 15 minutes and earn an FC Pro Lucas Klosterman on loan. Watch 60 minutes and get an 83 plus ×4. Wow, what a first round we have just seen here in Group B. Myself and Tex here to dissect what we just saw. I mean, first things first, there's only one place to start. Manu Bashore on absolute fire. We can take a look at the match stats behind us on the graphic on the screen behind us. It was 8-5. At times, you thought the game was going to be a little bit closer, but Manu showed his class, didn't he?
Yeah, to be honest, when it went 2-0 in, 5-10 minutes, I thought Cassia could be getting battered here. But he did well to pull it back. Obviously, as a world champion, you want to start well, and he managed to do so. He's just so good. Everything just slows down for him. He's clinical. He is a very, very good player.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player, and this group is absolutely fantastic and full of big names as we move on to the draw between Oberon and Ummet. I mean, two huge names within the scene, Tex, and I mean, nothing could spread these guys. You couldn't split them with this.
Yeah, I think if you asked them going into it, would you take a draw from your first game? They'd both say yes. Obviously, you're up against a player of Ummet's quality and Oberon's quality, you take a draw.
But then when you've got the other likes of Manu Bashore, Emre Yilmaz in the same group as you, is a draw a bad result in that fixture?
Personally, if I see Emre and Manu in my group, I heart mine up third place. I'll take third place.
And let's talk about Emre Yilmaz, by the way, because what a performance by him. Look at that, 4-0 up in 21 game minutes, Tex. I mean, this one was looking like a really, really long game.
I mean, it was a long game. It finished 8-2. I think Emre, if he plays like that for the rest of the tournament, it's going to take some stopping.
And he is also going up against Manu Bashore in round 4 this evening, so make sure you stay tuned throughout that. Let's take a look at the Group B table as it stands. One round of fixtures. If you're new to this concept, this is just week 1 of Group B. The players will do it all again at a later date. The thing is that I'm looking at is at the bottom of the table, darkly on that -6 goal difference.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but the bottom 2 players now play each other in this round. So they'll be both looking at that game as a must-win. You've got to beat Casa, you've got to beat Darkly, and that's what they're going to be looking at.
Yeah, what a game that's going to be, and what a round of fixtures we've got ahead, and what a lineup we've got here today as well. Let's head over to Harry and Shorey. It's time for some R3.
Yes, guys, hello. I am here with the main man, Harry Hesketh. We're going to be looking at some R3, some corners specifically, and I'm joined by the corner king himself. I mean, what better man? H, how we doing?
Self-proclaimed corner king. It's nice to go from one wash pro yesterday to another today, but we're going to be a bit more advanced than yesterday.
I'm the level up a little bit, we should say. Guys, we're going to have a look at some items first here, some key attributes, etc., before getting into a couple of clips. And we start off with Virgil van Dijk, Harry. Man you absolutely love, of course.
This is our budget option because with corners, you need someone with your aerial prowess, your precision header, and more importantly, he might have low pace, but intercept plus. Doesn't matter.
Let's just highlight. Let's highlight that right there. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, shining on that intercept plus. We'll actually go over to some play styles as well here next up to look at the rest of the play styles that Virgil van Dijk has got on screen. Harry, talk to me. He's got 4 of the 6 really good defensive play styles, and something I know you really like as well, the pinged pass.
Before we get into corners, I'm telling you, the most underrated play style on the game is pinged pass from your centre-back, just being able to start an attack as soon as you tackle your opponent. Kid into centre mid.
I've seen you do that way too many times on #House_Sundays. It's actually quite annoying, to be honest. We'll get in some clips here as well from some corners, though, to have a look at and see how these players are actually using this in the tournament itself.
First of all, we've got Dan Burn.
That's very true. We need to go to Dan Burn first. Absolutely, yes, we do. I was too excited to see the corners, if I'm being completely honest with you. Dan Burn, a slightly more expensive option out of the rest. H, talk to me about this card. He's obviously extremely tall, taller than Van Dijk.
Basically, the #1 reason why people have got him in this tournament, I think we had Tuga yesterday. He's playing, I don't know who he's playing for today. Do you know? No, well, I've seen him, and he's 6'6". So you put him back post on them corners, he is not missing a header, and he'll head it down for anyone to score.
Yeah, the player locks are at another level at the back stick with him. Of course, 5 out of 6 of the defensive play styles. It's just absolutely outstanding from Dan Burn. And now we are going to look at some corners. I got too excited the time before seeing the expensive option. Going to have Harry talk us through on the controller here with some R3.
So important to note here, right? If you've got someone with a silver play style set piece, you don't do it full power. You power it about 3.5. You need to have your best header of the ball assigned to your back post corner. You'll then swing it in.
If we get the clip rolling here, we will see Pinner with the dead ball silver.
As soon as it's swung in, you will play a lock, R3 and L3.
As you can see, the player lock just here.
And then you'll flick your right stick to the right to Mbappe in this case. It always needs to go to your person on the edge of the box because they're pretty much always unmarked. You will take a touch, and more often than not, you will finish it into the far corner.
And how difficult, Harry, is it to defend that on the edge of the box?
It's pretty much impossible. Here, you've got left footer Salah on the left because you want left footer left, right footer right. When they've not got set piece silver, you want to go full power. Absolutely smash that square button into smithereens.
Send it to the moon.
Play a lock straight when the ball comes in. Again, edge of the box, you're not marked. Touch, far post.
Absolute bish, bash, bosh, Harry. Well, I mean, that is some excellent analysis. Of course, you are the corner king.
I am the corner king.
So you say self-proclaimed, but I say the actual corner king. Guys, before we get into the next set of fixtures, though, we are going to hear from last year's runner-up, Obram.
My name is Obram 2002. I was finalist in the FC Pro Open 25. I think that in Pro Open I was the best player in the world. So I was happy, and I thought that was maybe my chance to lift a trophy.
Here we go. It's the quarter-final stages. We got FC Pro Open, the Italian Obram and Jafonso.
I played one of my best levels ever against Jafonso. I think I did one of my perfect game.
Cole Palmer on the finesse, and he is playing superb FC right now, is the Italian.
Against Levy was an hard match,
Semi-final number 1. Obrun takes on Levy David.
but I was, I think, a little bit more clinical than him, so that's why I won.
That is incredible! Obrun is in this year's FC Pro Open Grand Final.
I always love to play against Anders because I thought that I could beat him.
Obrun has been my kryptonite for years, so I hope it's time to get the revenge on him.
Grand final time in the FC Pro Open. One of these two will lift that FC Pro Open trophy.
I think that I was lucky, especially in one goal, but then I was, I think, a little bit unlucky in the second, so it was equal, I think.
Cole Palmer steps up from the free kick and it goes in! What a grand final we've already had!
You cannot live with if, but if Palmer scored, that could be a turning point of that final, but Palmer missed the shot.
5 in-game minutes left. Decisions are everything. Massive chance! Missed!
It's not easy against Anders to be brave. I played with a lot of courage. I honestly, I'm really proud of that final.
Anders Vergang, FC Pro Open champion.
Maybe I can win the Pro Open this year. I think just be brave as well, and you can win. Like you could win last year, you can win another year.
Well, those are the famous words of Obrun there, who came so close last year to winning the FC Pro Open. I'm delighted to be joined by one of the members of the hashtag Al Shorey. We're together in Atlanta, Georgia for the qualifier of this tournament. We're now here for the real thing, aren't we?
We're under the lights here, Brandon. It's just looking absolutely wonderful in here. Can we just say how good this studio is, by the way? I'm absolutely blown away by this thing.
Well, hold that thought. Imagine if you want to play in a studio like this, where you can, if you register right now for the E-Premier League, which is back again this year, e.premierleague.com. Choose your club, and you can represent them on the biggest of stages in a studio like this. Shorey, you've had the chance of doing it before. How special is it? Because last year, with the Foxes, you had a bit of a rampage, weren't you?
I thought you were going to bring up some highlights then, to be honest, Brandon. I thought we were getting it straight into the game here. No, it was an absolute pleasure to play in these kind of studios, and it actually went really well, a tournament for once. So that was a nice change.
Yeah, of course, you and Broomy last year in the E-Premier League. Well, let's kick off these next matches now. Of course, our featured game has not kicked off just as of yet. This is Manu Bashore against Umit. Umit's off the back of a 4-4 draw against Obrun. We'll have to get your opinion, Shorey. The start from Emre and Manu, both scoring 8 goals in their opening game here at the FC Pro Open.
I mean, I don't know what they're doing in that team that could HQ. I don't know what's going on in there, but those guys, they look just a totally different level. I mean, what I'm watching, that FC out there, it's just absolutely outstanding. I think Manu and Emre, of course, that's the game tonight that's been spoken about the most. But I do want to say, Brandon, I've got in my head Obrun. I just think Obrun's going to top the group. I don't know why. It might be a crazy prediction.
I'm thinking Emre.
That's probably the wiser bet right now.
It's probably the more sensible suggestion, isn't it? But it's also sounds crazy to stand here, Shorey, and look at Obrun and look at the consistency that he's had. But I keep saying it because it's the truth. He's just lacking that big trophy. One of them, isn't he? One of those titles, just to put him on the mantelpiece of being up there.
Yeah, of course, being the runner-up last year, obviously he was touching on that before. As we see, going down the line here, Emre Yilmaz trying to work a chance, but it's very good defending from Obrun. Yeah, Brandon, it's one of them. You're probably getting your head when you're losing a final at that point. You feel, are you ever going to win something?
Absolutely. I mean, especially when you get that close. I mean, look, we did a poll in the chat. Who's going to win this game, Obrun or Emre Yilmaz? Of course, Emre Yilmaz, a 2-time E-Champions League winner. Picked up the trophy last year representing Real Sociedad. Here's Claudio Pina, who somehow can't get it on target. That's quite a tight poll there. 58% to 42.
Are you surprised that Obrun's taken the vote there a little bit from local Twitch chat?
I think they enjoyed the VT video, didn't they? The hype piece.
It's got to have the swing. I mean, Obrun, I have to say, one of the nicest people I've met in the scene, an absolutely sensational human being. And also has El Shaarawy as his item, which some people say El Shorey. Sorry, just had to get that in there.
Have you ever thought about sort of growing your hair out a bit and going for that?
Don't think I can do that, mate. It doesn't really work too well.
Well, speaking of goals, we're having a bit of a breakthrough in these games now. Now remember, there are 5 rounds, back-to-back rounds. We only finished the round 1 a few minutes ago, and we're straight back into some more action as goals are flying in everywhere. I think that's 33 goals already tonight we have seen. in the FC Pro Open. That's not bad, is it?
It's pretty fantastic. I think last night we had over obviously 100 goals. I would love to know the statistic of how many are low drivens. Guys, of course, we've spoken about many times of how you can improve at home. Make sure you are using those low drivens. It is simply just circle, circle. It could not be simpler in the box. And you'll have a much better time trying to finish some chances.
Someone in the chat just put a message in. I think we deserve to talk about it. Said everyone's got the same teams, so boring. If anything, that's probably not the case anymore in the FC Pro scene, because people are having to use squad requirements. There's an 8 million coin budget for this.
I mean, we hear from the feedback, Tex was talking about it before, that he really enjoys the fact that we've got requirements here as we jump into these goal real quick here. We've got Cassia looking for a little equaliser on the edge of the box. Lovely bit of work. His defence has gone to a different continent altogether, should I say, from Darkley there. I don't know what's happened. He looks very confused there, Brandon.
And just on that point as well, 8 million coins. You've got to use 2 FC Pro Live items. You've got to use an Ultimate Scream hero, a Team of the Week player, and 4 max rare gold items. Alongside that, you've also got to try and build the whole team with 8 million coins.
Yeah, like I was saying before, Tex likes the fact that we've got the requirements. I think a lot of players enjoy it. There's different items being used. I certainly know that from E-Premier League last year. There was loads of different options. As you see, Obrun with a very good chance here, working it in the box. Tries to get it to the back stick. To no avail, Brandon.
And obviously, there are going to be a lot of similarities in these teams. Of course there is. You would be an idiot if you didn't use Claudio Pina or Mbappe in the squad restriction, as we see Emre Yilmaz score a 9th goal in the FC Pro Open. But it does still give you that small opportunity to choose the odd different player that you might prefer. Remember last year and the years before when I think even Tex was pulling out a Robbie Keane hero.
Yeah, definitely. The requirements, the coin budgets, they allow us to get something different. We see another replay right here, and the R3 that me and Harry just did, you see it coming to fruition right there for Darkley, and he's buzzing like a bumblebee.
He must be buzzing a lot then. Is it an angry bee or?
It can be an angry bee. It can be whatever you want it to be. Sorry. I'll see myself out.
It's only round 2, come on.
Shocking, not already.
Still got a few more rounds to go here. Here's the Gianni Reinders. Well, what we could do is we'd have a little bit of fun with the chat, actually. We could do a poll in the chat. How many coins should the next requirement be? Again, this won't be official or anything, but let's have a little bit of fun. So let's go 4 options. I reckon we go... Well, it's 8 million coins this week. Here's something around the corner. He's 2-0 up in his game.
It's just walked around the keeper like he's out for a Sunday stroll with his dog. Honestly, absolutely unreal stuff. And guys, I'm telling you now, one of the best players in the world at triggering runs, and you will know on FC 26 it's the most important thing. If you can trigger runs with that L1, very, very simple to do. Trigger the fullbacks, trigger the wingers, trigger the strikers. You'll have an absolutely fantastic time. And Manu looking a little bit troubled at the moment, Brandon, of course.
Oh my days, there are goals flying in everywhere. Darkley, what a turnaround he's having, by the way. He's had a really difficult opening game, Shorey, against Emre Yilmaz. That's not the welcome you want in the FC Pro Open in your debut time in this competition, but he's bounced back. And look how well he's playing now.
No, you have to say for Darkley, that one, it's an absolute must-win. If you don't go and win that game after obviously losing heavily to Emre, and there's no shame in that at all. There's no shame in it. Tex was touching before about playing Emre this year and how good his level is. I mean, you would say Emre Yilmaz and Manu Bashore are 2 players you could actually tip to win this entire tournament in a couple of months' time.
Well, there's the scores coming through now. Umit leading 2-0 against Manu Bashore. Darkley 3-1 up against Katja. Emre Yilmaz leading by 1-0 against Obrun. Remember, every player will play 5 games tonight. And then when they meet back again in January, they will also play against each other for a second time. And it is upgrades tonight available.
As we see
Speaking, here's Obrun. Mohamed Salah, thank you very much. 1-1, game on.
The Salah star up top. Great to see that item being used in FC in the last couple of years. He wasn't the most meta card back in the day, but these days, Salah, with that finesse plus, it shows the importance of playstyles, guys. Playstyles can almost be more important than stats on items. Just remember that. Playstyles, have a little look. Harry Hesker's a big man for that. He'll look at literally a playstyle and just say, no, he's way better, even if he's got 5 less pace than the other version, for example.
Well, Mystery Nation, Shorey, can you give us any hints to help the people at home? What do you want to give us?
Oh, I don't want to delve too deep into it. I could say a hint.
I think I've got one, actually.
Go on, you take it.
I mean, I've asked you the question, I can't really think it. I believe this country have got 2 heroes on FC 26. I could be wrong. Is it more than 2? Ooh. I think it's 2.
I'm just thinking, they've definitely got 1.
They've definitely got 1, and they've definitely got 2.
Have they got 2?
They do.
God, the FC knowledge. What's going on here? Oh, yes.
I'm not missing anyone else, am I sure?
No, I think you're right. It's just the 2.
They've definitely not got an icon, though.
They do not have an icon. I would know that from the amount of icon roulettes I've done in this life. Not too many gone so well, though.
Speaking of something that is going well, it's Umit, because he's leading 3-0 in this game, sure.
What did I say before, Brandon? It's just these triggered runs in through centre midfield. They're so difficult to defend. You see how many runners you can see that he's triggering there, Umit. It's just impossible to defend at all. We know it's Japan.
Sorry, is that the Patrick that can he type now?
Mate, he's really upgraded. Wait till Friday, mate. Honestly.
Bruno says Netherlands. Sure, is it the Netherlands?
Oh. You see, a couple of big guesses coming in here, but no one's hit the nail on the head yet, guys, honestly.
It's not the Netherlands, it's not the Czech Republic. It's not Romania.
Can I just say, Brandon, as well, this game going on right now, we've got on the screen, it's the 2 players we've both said to top the group, as we see Obrun, my man, I'm telling you. Tex mentioned, obviously, he had a bad Swiss the other week in a Cash Cup, going 3-3. I just feel like Obrun, like Tex was saying, FC Pro Open group stage Obrun, it's just a different beast. The lovely touch from Salah and the low driven into the far corner. How many times do we see it, Brandon?
And it's such an opportunity. If you are peaking at this stage of the season, Shuri, you don't even need to worry about playing in an FC Pro Partner League, as there is another goal to talk about. Everywhere you look, another goal goes in. Darkley, 4-1 up. He leads.
It's like Darkley was watching mine and Harry's R3. This is just amazing.
Manu Bashir. This is live now. Finds himself 3-0 down after scoring 8 goals in round 1. He's going into half-time at the moment without even scoring a single goal against Umit.
Watch Umit's runs here. Oh, it's very good defending from Manu. Manu's going to look to hold this last attack here, Brandon, I would say. You do not want to go in half-time 4-0 down. Obviously, Alex, thanks for that.
Claudio Pina, there's one!
And he's done the opposite. That's a huge goal. Mentally, it's such a blow for Umit. Conceding before half-time, you guys will know at home in champs games, rivals, whatever you play. Brandon, how horrible is it conceding just before the break?
It depends if it's your 4th or the 5th goal I've conceded before half-time, sure.
Sometimes no, just not much difference.
In general, it's not helpful, but when you're in such flow state like Umit is there, that would be a huge advantage from going into the halfway point with that 3-goal lead, isn't it? Back to this one now. Obrun 2-1 he leads against Emre Yilmaz. Remember, Obrun drew his first game 1-1.
Keep an eye on this wing. Mbappe making a big run here. Ball down the left. I think it's looking like, Brandon, he's going to just wait till last attack here. I'm really impressed with Obrun in this half, because Emre obviously come out flying in that last game against Darkley. He's kept him to 1 goal in a half, which is extremely good with how well Emre Yilmaz has been attacking.
Peter. The Gianni Riders now. Woo! Still Obrun ducking and diving and finding the top corner.
Wowzer, that was. Sometimes you think to yourself, Brandon, oh, I need to try all these skill moves in the box. I need to do all these cancels, etc. No, you don't. Literally, just a nice little turn with Reinders inside on the left foot, far post. Obrun's buzzing.
And why wouldn't he be? What a start he has had here, and what turnaround he's having.
It's just Mbappe off the left again. Just a very simple finish. We see so many goals, Brandon, from triggered runs on the halfway line, balls in behind. It is the FC 26 meta down to a T.
What is it about Mbappe, sure, even in his gold item, that is just still so good?
I mean, Quickstep, it's not as, you know, relevant, I guess, as last year, but it's still Mbappe's pace. It's just the touches he does, the bits of dribbling you've still got with Mbappe. Obviously, you're only allowed 4 gold items, so Mbappe's in so many players' teams as the absolute shoe-in. And also chemistry-wise as well, he's fantastic. The links he gets being French, Real Madrid. Tell you what, Umut here, playing right at the top of his game. I would say that as he's about to lose the ball. Tell you what.
Umut looking for 4. Mbappe again, he had to be careful with that tackle, Manu.
It's really impressive with the keeper there from Manu. He's going to try this back stick corner that we've touched on it many times throughout this stream.
Barkley's just scored again, by the way, bottom of your screen. He's 6-1 up against Catcher.
I mean, that is just such an amazing result. And Catcher, I mean...
Your -8 goal difference here, Shorey, and if you're not careful by the end of round 3, you're kind of getting lost.
Yeah, you're falling behind with the pack. You can't do that. Not in the group of death as well. You need some points on the board ASAP. As you can see there, guys, Oberon currently topping the group with as the scores stand.
What a pass that is, finding Mohamed Salah.
Finesse.
Just offside.
Thought we were going to see the local finesse there. Definitely surprising here, Brandon. We had obviously Manu Bashore and Emre Yilmaz, the two teammates, thinking, you know, they might be the guys to go unbeaten when they play. By the time they play in round 4, both be unbeaten, but it looks like they both could be falling in a game here. And Umut, he's going to go and score again. It's, oh my gosh.
How has he not scored that, Shorey?
It's just a bit unlucky with the low driven sometimes, Brandon. That's all about the precision shooting as well, which, of course, all these pros have got to use here at the FC Pro Open. If you guys haven't turned on precision shooting at home, I'm telling you now, if you back yourself as quite advanced on FC 26, it's kind of hard to take yourself to the next level in terms of scoring goals that go further into the corner. It's harder for the keepers to save, but you need some skill alongside with that. Brandon, are you using precision shooting?
I think there's been another goal, Shorey.
I'm not trying to roast you.
I think there's been another goal over here. There's 6-1.
I think he used precision shooting for that, Brandon. As we see another goal here from Cassia, getting one back. Some lovely dribbling in the box here, twisting and turning with that technical, and then Pinner with the low-driven finish. We've never seen Pinner score a low-driven here at the FC Pro Open, so it's great to see that.
Scored quite a few of them as well, especially in that first round.
It's just amazing. I was watching my good friend Thomas Lees at home playing in a Cash Cup the other week, and just seeing that Pinner is 6,000 coins and everyone's got her in their teams with huge budgets. It's just amazing that she can be that good.
I think the bigger part out of that, Shorey, is Casillas makes a great save there from Mbappe, is that you watching at home right now, you listening to this broadcast, can implement some of these players into your team that could make such a difference.
Absolutely. We say the squad building requirements, they do keep things really interesting. So we see a lovely switch of play here from Oberon. Got so many different styles of play in his arsenal, that's for sure. See the triggered run from Emre Yilmaz there, looking for that ball.
Reinders, extra pass, finds Peter. There's another one back. Something tells me this game might be going right until the end.
Legend has it, Emre Yilmaz has never celebrated a goal with his arms up in the air, that's for sure. This man is just cool, calm and collected constantly.
The only time I've ever seen him with his arms up above his shoulders is when he lifted a trophy. He's only done that twice.
And he's got to do that. I mean, 2 more times now I've ever done it.
And he only lifted the trophy once. Didn't really shake it around too much. It was all business for him.
See Oberon in the screen there, a little bit disappointed with some of his defending. It was looking like Darkley, great bounce back result, has to be said after that first game. I've said it before, but as we see
more mystery nations, Colombia. Yes or no, Shorey?
Well, we have given some clues out, haven't we?
We have.
We did give some clues that you know, they have got some hero items in game.
They've got 2 hero items and they haven't got an icon in the game. So a few people are saying, oh, well, that could be Sweden. Well, it can't be Sweden.
It can't be Sweden. Do we not know about Zlatan, ladies and gentlemen?
It's not Nigeria. It's not USA. They've got icons.
I guess, Brandon, while we're on the topic of heroes and icons, should we ask the Twitch chat, like, who they think?
Do you want to open that can of worms, shall we?
Or shall we? Because I think the Twitch chat normally loves this one.
Stoichkov.
Oh, yeah, he's just put the ball back at the back. Guys, who do you think should be a hero or icon in another FC in the future years.
I'll throw it at you right now.
Go on.
Where's Iron Robben?
Where is Iron Robben?
Bonmatic.
Tell you where Ocasio is.
Oh!
I'll tell you who we need as well. Sergio Aguero.
They're the obvious two. I mean, wait for this YouTube and Twitch chat to erupt now with suggestions. Icon and Heroes are talking about it. Who's not in the game as of yet? Oh, wow. He's not out of this just yet. There's a long time left to be played, is sure. We're only 8 minutes from the restart half-time.
Just snuck it in there with the low-driven finish. Just a nice little trigger run. Triggers it like right at the end, it looks like. And Ocasio, I mean, he's going to need something more than perfect. And we see the first time through ball along the floor there. It's just what he does. Mo Salah, the ball roll inside, waits and waits. Brandon, that extra bit of composure. I mean, how much do we touch on in FC Pro about the extra pass and not shooting at the time where you think people are going to shoot?
Guess how many goals that was, that one there.
Guess how many goals?
That goal was there. How many tonight we've had? How many goals have we had?
I don't even want to know.
That was 60.
60?
We had 50. Got too
50.
excited then. I was going to say, we're nearly halfway.
I was going to say, what's going on here?
50 goals tonight. We had 142 last night.
I was going to say, we're breaking tomorrow night's
I was going to say, we're nearly halfway of round 2. 50 goals tonight. By the way, the amount of suggestions that have come through on that. Edgar Davids is in there as well. Mark Noble needs a hero.
Yeah. Heroes are a little bit easier to identify because you don't necessarily need to have had the most insane career for it.
Someone said Jamie Vardy. Well, he's still playing at the moment.
Vardy's definitely
David
hero
Silva.
worthy.
David Silva. David Villa.
Bobby Firmino gets a hero one day, that's for sure. As we see, Manu Bashore gets one back. Needs to absolutely lock in here. Obviously interviewed him before. This man is just so ice cold. Obviously a two-time world champion. He is someone who does not let a lead get in the way of his head. Like, he will be still so focused on winning. He won't let it get to him.
We've got two really tight games here. We've got this one where there's only... So we've got 3 tight games, to be fair. Catcher's coming back against Darkley. Emre Yilmaz is back against Oberon. He's hit the bar, but he's quickest to react on the rebound.
And Brandon, I think that's Oberon at Stinker Street. I mean, that is a real disaster. One like that. What can you do? As we see, Ocasio, I said he had to be perfect here, guys. I tell you something.
He can't throw away a 6-1 lead.
Was he 6? It was 6-1, wasn't it? Wowzer. Ocasio looking absolutely locked in. What you're saying is his coach here, Brandon, just keep going, full throttle.
Well, this is the turning point in the game, isn't it? Mentally, the momentum wise, in your mind, you're sitting here thinking, I've just lost 8-2. I can't then go and throw it away.
No.
Suddenly, you're from 6-1 to 6-4, and suddenly everything's just crashing in front of you.
You'll be struggling to sleep later if you give that up. Oh, wow, big mistake. Big mistake here from Oberon. Looks like he's going to be able to defend it okay, though. He's going to have to recycle that pass all the way back. Tonali, the new FC Pro item, looking to use this ping pass at one point here.
I mean, look, Ray, you're telling me. How is Robben not an icon yet? David Villa every day of the week.
David Villa, hero or icon, Brandon?
Got to be an icon for me.
He's got to be an icon, hasn't he?
He's got to be the best Spanish icon as well.
Yeah.
Pina,
twisting, turning.
Still Pina! Emre Yilmaz has flipped this game on its head.
Brandon, I'll tell you something. That croqueta cancel into a shot there is just next level. It's absolutely outstanding. Just look at this, guys, the way he twists and turns with Pinner. Cancels it once, cancels it again into a shot. I mean, that is just funny to watch. How do you even do that? Well, I do know how you do it. I just don't really pull it off, Brandon, very well.
That's what Emre Yilmaz does. Here's Umit. 5-2 he leads now against Manu. But we have to remember, Shuri, Oberon was 3-1 up in that game against Emre Yilmaz. He's 4-3 up now, Emre.
Just absolutely amazing. That man's mentality, obviously, we spoke about in Atlanta, where we both were, of course, Brandon. Had that huge comeback against MS Dasari to even get himself here. He almost literally was eliminated, and he's a player that we're talking about that can go and win the entire thing. Just amazing mentality. Something that I wish throughout my sort of pro career I had more of is like sort of mentality, that constant belief in yourself. Because you can just tell with Emre Yilmaz, it doesn't matter when he's down. He will just stay at his same level. He'll keep backing himself no matter what. And I think that's almost as important as as, you know, gameplay level.
Speaking of Claudio Pina, the extra pass off the post, that very nearly was the equaliser for Oberon.
That is desperately unlucky. And all of a sudden, Oberon, who I said was going to top the group, is actually in 5th as it stands. As we
Manu.
see here.
Don't count him out just yet. Mbappe's just bent that one into the top corner.
He's just staying in it, isn't he, Manu, Brandon? He's just staying in that game, ever so slightly. Oh, you can see a little bit frustrated. Go back to this one live here. Are we going to see another one of those corners? We don't, but Umut going to look to work the ball inside. Just now actually going to tick that clock down, Brandon, really. You may as well. But let's touch on, we obviously haven't really spoke about this game, 9-minute halves, of course. It's much, much longer.
Shout there for a Canadian icon or hero to come through in Sinclair. Nani.
Whew. That should have been all she wrote, really. Haaland will be the best icon ever. We might be waiting a couple of iterations of FC until we see the Haaland icon.
Julio Cesar. Forget that you play for QPR, don't you? There's Mbappe. And I tell you what, sorry to steal the words from you, Shuri, but I think we might be in for quite an exciting next 6 minutes.
No, Brandon, that was all you. Honestly, I cannot believe the chance that Umut's just missed, because in his head he was thinking he's going to move the keeper, he doesn't. You go up the other end here, a lovely bit of just that extra pass once again, the first time low-driven finish. Remember, guys, what you see with the first-time shots that's so important compared to someone dribbling into the box, for example, no one's got time to move the keeper. If you're doing a first-time shot, I would say always shoot across goal, because no one's going to have time to move the keeper, have the reactions. If you got the reactions for that, I mean, I need to have a word with you, because how? Who knows, Brandon? I mean, if he pulls this off, this would be absolutely insane.
Well, you see Manu Umut over here. You then see Oberon against Emre here as well. I'm going to do our best to give you both the latest of the games as they happen at the same time.
Oberon just needs to get to that next gear here.
Well, this game's going to finish first, so we'll stay with this one for the last 4 in-game minutes. Umut 5-4, he leads against the current world champion.
And this is that question now, Brandon. It's like, do you hold the ball as Umut, or do you just like try and score one more? Because realistically at this point, Manu's going to have to overcommit, and I mean, that's a bit of a stinker there.
Giving away possession, hasn't it?
It's not what you want to do. Manu Bashore is going to need to be perfect, but a point for him here would be absolutely massive, just to keep that mental thing of you know, you've not lost the game yet in the groups. Let's see how it all unfolds then, shall we?
Has he got enough to snatch and equalise? He's going to get a corner here, Shuri.
Thought he was going to cut inside and finesse there, Brandon. We're going to see the corner get whipped in. We're not. He's going short. He's chosen short. Player locking into Mbappe here.
Bonmati finds Mbappe now. Added time of 3 long minutes.
Whew. It's not what you want to see as Umut. 3 minutes is long in 9-minute halves. You still think Manu Bashore's got a chance here.
Doesn't need to score again, though. Sure he does it.
He's got to just go for him, Brandon. He's got to absolutely fly in. Almost say, go on, have another goal. Do not tactical foul.
Umut hanging on to possession as best he can. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Just a minute left now. It would still be an unbeaten start for Umut in the FC Pro Open. Really well done. He's got himself out of that pressure. He's just bagged himself his first 3 points in the FC Pro Open.
Well done, Umut. I mean, wow, what an absolutely amazing performance. Had a couple of chances to sort of take that game completely away from Manu Bashore there. He almost got back in it. Manu obviously be very disappointed, but that's why we call it the group of death.
We're not done yet, though. Or are we? Emre Yilmaz, 5-3, he leads.
What do we say about his celebrations, Brandon? Literally gone 5-3 up, probably to win the game. Just a little spud and move on. And it looks...
Darkly potentially has put this to bed, Shuri.
Yeah, it looks like he's finally just... I think you know what he was doing? He wanted to keep it entertaining for the people watching at home. I respect it. I respect it, Darkly.
Score now, O'Brien. Let's see how these next few minutes are going to go.
And Emre at this point might just go for a little bit of goal difference here, potentially. It's worth going for one more goal. It's 88th minute. You probably think you're in the clear for winning the game. So impressive from being 3-1 down. He just never, ever lets his mentals down. And this is the outcome. See how many added minutes we'll have here, ladies and gentlemen, in this one, but it looks like all she wrote. We've got another +3. But I think Obrun will even know at this point. It's headed back to the keeper, Brandon, and that's when you know it's all she wrote.
Well, that's going to do us by the looks of it for round 2 here on the FC Pro Open Match Day 2. Of course, this is Group B. This will be 6 points on the board for Emre Yilmaz, by the way. That will mean another upgrade coming through for him. It'll be the first +1 of the overall for Gini Wijnaldum. So only Gini Wijnaldum holders. Congratulations. There are a couple of upgrades coming your way to that item.
Of course, one of the cheaper FC Pro items, but you know, don't look past them, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, that incisive pass is such an important play style, as we see Emre Yilmaz wraps it up and gets himself 6 points out of 6, Brandon.
Well, he is the front leader at the moment. Umit has just picked up his first win, and Darkly, bouncing back from an 8-2 defeat, ensures he bags 8 himself this game and gets vital points on the table, Shorey.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I'd love to see that bounce back from Darkly. It was looking a little bit risky at some points, but ends up clutching up 8-4 winner. Nice bit of goal difference back for him as well after losing quite heavily the game before. As Tex was touching on, you know, the goal difference could be so important to determine who finishes where in these groups, how many games players are taking off each other. Insane stuff, Brandon.
I'm excited to say that was goal number 60. We did get goal number 60.
There we go, we got goal number
in
60.
round 2. Well, that is round 2 concluded. But up next, the games do not stop here in the FC Pro Open, because Umit takes on Emre Yilmaz in round 3, and it's up next.
Hello and welcome to the shortlist. I'm Shorey. I'm joined by the absolute legends, Emre Yilmaz, Obrun, and Manu Bashore. Guys, I'm going to see if you can give me the top 5 answers in a range of questions posed to the Ultimate Team community. All right, lads, so per question, you've got 3 lives.
Yeah, we're ready.
First question, who is the best icon in FC 26? We've got 5 answers here, the top 5 from the community.
Okay, community.
Ronaldo for sure.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Bro, you need to think like community.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
You guys tell me when you want to lock it in.
Don't listen to Emre, please. R9 for sure, yeah.
Are you locking R9 in?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Emre.
Okay, yeah.
We need a team agreement. This is working as a team, guys.
We are 2 against 1, so...
Okay, R9.
R9 is number 2. 26 people said R9.
Okay.
Pele? No?
Wait, calm.
The community will think that R9, Pele, for sure. Maybe Gullit.
But Pele, bro.
Pele, yeah, Pele.
Say Pele.
Pele?
Pele, 1 life has gone.
What?
Oh, listen to me. Me, I him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will trust you.
Me, I him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No.
He's not on the list. Right, okay.
Now
I'm going to give you 1 clue because you've got 1 life left. You guys have said the name of the player that's top. You have said it, like, in conversation.
Yeah, Gullit.
Okay, Ring Hullet is number 1.
Okay.
Ring Hullet is number 1.
PlayStation. I don't know what people we've been asking these questions to, but the last 3 answers, I think it would be a miracle if you got them.
Okay, wait, let me think.
Bale could be.
Bale, possible? Okay, let me think. Nation.
Puskas.
Drogba.
No. You have said one of the names? You have said one of them.
Yeah, also from me.
Gareth Bale. Gareth Bale's on there.
Okay. Gareth Bale's better than Pele.
Gareth Bale was in 3rd. He had 16. In 4th, you've got someone with 8. And then in 5th, you've got someone with only 4.
We have Douglas, Kenny.
But I think that.
Yeah, look how he looks.
I think it's.
Look, I'm not saying anything.
Look how
I think it's Douglas.
I said
with
Douglas.
Ooh, gonna have to push for an
Yeah,
answer.
Douglas is like
Douglas.
100k.
Locked in, Douglas.
It's not Douglas, but okay.
What is Stoichkov? Out, chaps. In 4th, you did say his name.
Puskas.
Hadji.
Bro.
Right, it's impossible to say this.
Hey, I'm smart.
Maybe the 5 worst player that was the answer.
You know why Hadji? All the Turkish people voted for Hadji, you know.
Okay, and I'll let you get the last one quickly. He's Dutch. He's a centre back.
Koeman.
Yeah.
Koeman.
Has he got dead ball?
Yeah.
And first was Bobby Moore.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. I don't know what's going on here. Well, so far this has been nothing short of an absolute disaster. We're going to have to catch you guys for part 2 of the shortlist with, of course, Emre, Oberon, and Manu.
Yeah, I already can't wait for part 2 of the shortlist. Well done to Shori on hosting. You might have seen it's now time for the segment in the show where all the goals we're going to see are from you guys at home. And the 2 next to me, Shori and Tex, are going to be rating them. Let's kick things straight off, shall we? Why are you laughing already? You can't wait for this.
I'm just really excited.
We haven't seen these goals yet, by the way, all right? But we are going to spin round and we're going to look at our screen. This one's a corner. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
goal.
All right. That is
I'm
very similar to the one.
I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan of
It's
that?
not hard to do. It's just L2 and circle.
Oh, give him some credit.
Nah,
He's hit it off the
to
crossbar
spend
and
your
in.
time to submit that in, that's embarrassing.
No.
Listen, keep submitting that in. Don't listen to Tex. I've not seen you do that yesterday. You only got 6 points, pal. Right, let's move on to the second one.
He's done it again.
Let's move on to the second goal then. A little bit more of a different one, Tex. Open play from Vins. Oh, nice.
It's a little power shot.
Power shot.
Booyah.
With Sir Bobby Charlton.
It's harder to do than the first one, so I give that one more respect.
Shori, happy with that one?
No, that's an absolutely wonderful, beautiful football goal. Yeah, absolutely sensational. Using the power shot. You saw it a lot last year.
I mean, I'm going to be really, really intrigued to see what the people in the Twitch chat think about that, because I never think to power shot it there.
Well, do you think to do anything?
Not really, to be honest.
Real.
But that's brilliant.
Don't start piping up. You're rubbish as well.
So this whole segment has now turned into everyone saying everyone's rubbish. We've got one more for you. If you're watching at home as well, we want to see loads more from you all as well, so keep submitting them in. This is another goal in the game. Is that? Is Tyrese Dolan that? Oh, no, that is unbelievable.
Average goal, average.
That is unbelievable. Thomas James.
Are you rating that?
No.
I've still got number 1 down as best.
No, that's better than number 1.
Oh,
You
that's
think?
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, all he's done is go over the keeper.
All the first guy did was click L2 and circle.
I mean, it's pretty interesting, to be fair, because I've never scored a goal like it. Right, if you had to pick between any of them goals, which one's your favourite?
I'm actually going to go with number 1.
I'll go for number 2.
Oh, OK, so it's... And to be honest, if you want some news, it's not their choice. It's yours. We're going to get a poll in the Twitch chat ready for you, and we're going to reveal the results a little bit later on. I thought they were all great goals. Keep submitting your goals, please. We are desperate to see them. And let's head over to Mr. Harry Hesketh and Brandon Smith.
Well then, this is that time to jump into round 3. You look around you every single time. The games just get better and better and better. Harry Hesketh, what have you made of the action so far tonight from the group of death? Click your on button. He's getting used to it. Now speak.
It's been exciting. Haven't we got first v second now?
We do. We've had 60 goals already, and we've just been chatting as well about it, and we can ask the chat. I mean, this will be a nice poll to kick things off. Would Harry Hesketh get out of this group, yes or no? What do you think?
I'm going to give my answer when the answers are in.
We did want to say how many wins as well. I've got to go one step further. How many wins would he get in this group? Of course, you can pick up 5 each week you are here. I mean, if you were to win one of these games in the group, Harry, who do you think you're going to beat?
I'm thinking I don't know if Emre Yilmaz will be able to score against me when I'm on form. It would completely depend on the teams and the restrictions. Say if the restrictions is bronze players, say if it's 50k team.
And one icon.
I doubt I'd concede a goal.
I'd love to see it. I think the pros would kick off if we had bronze requirements here again. We are going to jump into a game as soon as it's ready. These are the games we've got coming up, by the way. Umit against Emre, as you said. Emre Yilmaz, he's 6 points from 6 at the moment. Darkly Banu, Catch Oberon. How big was that result for Darkly, by the way? He lost 8-2 first game. He had to win that last game just to keep himself in the conversation in what is such a difficult group, Harry.
Exactly. Well, we seen Peixoto yesterday have some tough losses at the start. And you could say he'd let that get to him in future games. Having a reset and just getting a win on the board, I think your mentality completely shifts.
Look at that table as we said at the moment. +8 goal difference for Emre Yilmaz. Umit looking great as well. I mean, look, we did sit here and say who could potentially top this table there. That's what they're playing for as well, of course, depending on where you place, and if you top the group, it's not a bad reward. Before a ball's kicked, Harry, in the knockouts, you could have already qualified for the World Championships like 6 months early.
Well, it's looking that way for Anders, isn't it?
At the moment it is, isn't it?
And Emre Yilmaz, I think Emre Yilmaz, funnily enough, is the only one playing the same formation as Anders, that 4-5-1 flat. So you could say it's a good omen. It's looking like the meta.
What would you be playing, formation-wise?
4-4-1-1. I need that centre attacking mid. I can't have too big of a gap between my midfielders and strikers.
And in this 8 million coin budget, who's filling the gap to be that player in the 10?
I think it just has to be Bonmati because of the gold rare restrictions. And there's no better centre attacking mid on the game, really, except in form Lavelle.
Yeah?
In form Lavelle is better than Bonmati.
There is a team of the week requirement in this 8 million coin budget. I mean, most of them are sitting on the bench, but
I'm telling you, Ping Pass Plus is better than Technical Plus, and Ping Pass Plus is quite a big difference on Silver Ping, but obviously you're not going to be able to link Lavelle.
He's worth noting for sure. So if you haven't seen the 8 million coin restriction budget for this, there is a lot included in it in terms of an Ultimate Scream hero, 2 FC Pro Live items, 4 rare gold players, and a team of the week player of choice. As you can just see there, we are loading into these games for round 3. And this is where all our attention will be. Umit against Emre Yilmaz. Do you just see Emre doing an Anders tonight and picking up 15? Or is it impossible to win every game in this group of death?
You can't be winning 5 out of 5 in this group. If he does it, then I'd put his name at the World Cup now.
Well, we are underway for round 3. Again, if we can get that poll up with Harry Eskip, would he make it out of this group? Yes or no, chat? Let's see what percentages of yes or no's we're going to get. Keep those guesses of Mystery Nation coming in.
Oh, there's the corner we spoke about.
Oh, for the corner king, he can give us his overview on this. Would you be doing anything different from every corner you've seen tonight?
No, that's the only way to score the corners, from directly crossing them. But again, you've got to make sure the left foot is on the left and the right's the right, because Yilmaz tried to move the keeper straight away and got absolutely nowhere near it.
Mbappe finesse. There's another corner. Now we'll see what Emre Yilmaz can do from this area.
Shock. See, that's where you need someone other than Militao. Funnily enough, Umut is the only player not using Eder Militao with that intercept plus. I think he's prioritised the advanced defending and the bruiser plus.
There are 5 rounds tonight for those asking in the chat. 15 points available up for grabs. And the way the upgrades go, the more games you win, the more points. And bag yourself a few upgrades as Tijani Reinders tries to find Bonmati, gives it back to Mbappe. He will try and turn and then try and play it out. In terms of goals, we're going to see our 61st of the tournament by the looks of it. Claudio Pina into Mbappe, and there is Catcher against his fellow teammate, an Italian in Oberon, leading by a goal to 0.
I think the main reason why I wouldn't get through this group is you've got 20 minutes of focus just defending through balls. I feel like my head would go trying to defend them for about 3 minutes.
Would you do anything different in terms of...
I'll tell you what, I'll take that.
Oh, hello.
I'll take that.
57% of you have said no, but 43 of you have. Azumit has opened up The scoreline there, if we're being honest, what percentage would you think of the yes or no coming in? 90-10? 99-2?
Probably like 95-5. Again, it would depend on the squad building requirements.
But from the £8 million coin budget, Harry, and the teams you've seen yesterday and tonight, is there any players that have not been selected that you would have chosen or not?
There's a player that's not been selected today who I am shell-shocked with, and that is Lamine Yamal, because Anders absolutely destroyed everyone with him.
Do you think from what players would have seen yesterday, they would have been thinking, I should have given him a go, really? Unless they had to lock him in last night, is all I can think. Well, there is another goal over there. Manu Bashore is leading against Darkley. If Catcher was to beat Oberon, I know we're only early doors into that game, it would continue to shake up this group. There was no real excuse for you to end tonight and not pick up a single point if you want any chance of getting through. Bonmati takes her time, and the world champion will double his lead.
I feel like Manu Bashore is the best player to watch on the eye today, because he's not just looking for them constant through balls.
So when you get into that opportunity there, Harry, it's a bit of a guessing game, isn't it, for the goalkeeper? You've just got to delay, wait for them to maybe make a little bit of movement if you've got the low driven with you anyway.
You'll very... Ooh.
Catcher concedes. He's in 1-1 now against Oberon, as you were saying.
You very rarely see players at this tournament get done by the keeper movement.
Every time you try and explain the point, Harry, another goal goes in.
Exhibit A.
What can you do when Mbappe's doing that? Nothing.
It definitely feels like there's more goals today than yesterday. I don't know if the stats actually back that up, considering you said it's 60 and we're around halfway through, but it seems to be changing all the time. We had the likes of Tuga. Tex was low scoring yesterday.
That was goal 66. And we're only 15 minutes into round 3. Darkley. First time shot of Mbappe. And just wide. Well, we'll get the chat involved in this as well, Harry. In terms of your top 3 most important play styles, I mean, Shuri was saying it, you know, you won't go near certain players unless they've got a play style that you deem good enough for that position or that area on the pitch. What would you say your top 3 go-to play styles at the moment? And chat, get involved in this as well.
So I'll try and give 3 different: a defensive one, a midfield, and attacking. Defensive, you cannot have a centre-back without intercepting, in my opinion. Silver or gold. Maybe the advanced defending bruise would bail you out slightly, but I think that's got to be a rule of thumb. You can't have a centre mid, the one who's going to play your strikers through, or left mid or right mid through, without incisive. And finishing, it's probably your own preference. You've got to choose between finesse and low driven. But I would say silver low driven is better than a silver finesse.
If you can somehow mix the two together, the finesse plus play
do both.
You could do it both. What's the chat saying as well? Tiki-taka? Thoughts?
Tiki-taka, it depends if they have pinged pass or not. And that through ball from Umut again, I'm telling you.
He's 3-0 up a bit. Oh, a little cheeky roulette spin as well, why not? He is giving. Top of the table, Emre Yilmaz.
Speaking of tiki-taka, Umut picking Fabian Ruiz. Oh, has he changed it?
Maybe he has. 3-0 Umut.
Umut definitely has the most unique team, I'm pretty sure, that we've seen over the 2 days. It was the only one with Putellas, the only one with Ruiz at the start. But he's gone with a tried and tested Ryan, does it seem, in this game.
Mbappe, clever pass into Reinders, needed that one. Bit of a wake-up call for Emre Yilmaz with the slow start that he's had after 22 minutes. He was 3-0 down. I have to say, been very impressed with Umut tonight.
I would be interested to see how many players do change the teams mid-tournament based on how they've been playing, because you never know. You might be playing a game and think, oh, I could do with more through balls here, so he's gone with Reinders.
But if you've got 8 million coins, Harry, realistically, how much are you going to save for your bench, would you say, of that coin's value?
You don't really use your bench there too much.
That's the problem,
You don't
isn't
see
it?
many substitutions because the players on the pitch are just too good. I like I would honestly probably say about 100,000 points.
Penalty?
For emergencies.
Catcher will take that one, why wouldn't he?
Has there been a penalty saved in these past 2 days?
I'm not sure, but that was the first one from tonight, I'm pretty sure. And it was quite an unfortunate foul there from Eder Militao, controlled by Obram. Not too sure how much he did control him.
I feel like we're seeing that cross, that switch a bit less today as well. Everyone yesterday used the same left back, and Umut might be the only one with Carreras, and then he'll play that switch quite often because he's got Silva long ball.
Well, Harry, here's some messages coming through about certain play styles. I'll let you talk through them and give your opinion on them. As Emre Yilmaz just pulled back another goal.
I definitely agree that ping pass is the most underrated, especially on centre-backs, like I said before, because it can just kickstart your attack straight away. You send your wide players, forward players through, and then through ball and they're in.
We saw that a few times. Just, what, 3 passes, you can have a counter-attack and play your forward through, and they've got the legs and they've got the pace.
I think they didn't give many people pinged pass plus this year as well. Like, I think that's why we're seeing Tonali choosing quite a bit, because even if there's a player in the middle, he just don't seem to accept it. Exhibit A.
Keep the play style. Conversation continuing. Intercept if you know how to use it.
What does he mean by that? Just need to get in between the pass and try and read it, and the play style should do the rest.
Is it that easy?
Maybe not for you.
Of course, Harry Eskeff alongside us in commentary at the FC Pro Open. There's a great through ball. There's Tijjani Reinders, making it look so simple. He's happy with that one, isn't he, catcher?
Sure, I was thinking before, it's quite interesting how we had Reinders right centre mid because you can't utilise his finesse that much. But I'm wrong.
I mean, in that moment with the goalkeeper, Harry, you can't really do too much there. They're walking a thin rope, regardless of what happens. There's a run that's teed up by Emre Yilmaz, who was 3-0 down in this game, by the way. Something tells me Emre Yilmaz is about to tie this one up. Lofted into Mbappe. Casillas does enough, corner to follow. We know what's going to happen from this.
Oh,
Chiellini.
I don't think he meant to go down that route then. You're certainly not trying to head it down for Militao, are you?
Umut. His only team of the week item in the side.
Again. The keeper cannot get there. He's brought him out immediately. Tell you what though, I said it yesterday, the speed of the game compared to back in the day, people don't take a backward step.
Update over here now. Darkley has pulled one back. I'm not too sure how much Mane will want to see of that one again.
Yeah, I'd be a bit annoyed at that, I can't lie.
But in terms of when you were competing, Harry, and the meta changing there, I mean, what are some of the biggest differences that you can see?
It is 100% the pace of the game. I played some games against some Frenchies back in my day, and I didn't touch the ball until the 40th minute. There's nothing you could do about it. It was just left back, centre back, left mid, left back, left centre back, left back, left.
Yeah,
it's much better to watch now.
Well, I remember there was a tournament, I remember, that happened a few years ago, and it was Veni against Ryan Passavo. You will see a lot of these broadcasts. They played 0-0, and it went 3 times 0-0. It went 0-0, second leg, 0-0, golden goal, 0-0, to the point where, thankfully, we went silver goal in the end, and someone scored a goal.
That is my game against Feldman in Bucharest at one of my last tournaments. It was 0-0 over, what would it be, 210 minutes.
I might have even been commentating that one. I clearly can't remember it because it wasn't that exciting.
Yeah, he got battered on Penzo.
I mean, at least we got a penalty shootout in it. 4-1, Manu is leading. We've got added time to follow here.
I was speaking to Tex then before this game, and he was saying how much he prefers like the 6-minute games, and he feels it easier to manage. But I think that's just because you're used to it over so many years, and it's obviously a change. Well left, keeper.
So what do you make of the 9-minute half change?
I don't know, because I've not played it. But
would you welcome it if you were competing back then?
Absolutely not. Again, I was speaking to Tex as well, and he said it's just so hard to keep your focus for 20 straight minutes. Like, even between legs, back when I was playing, you go for a little toilet break, just a little reset, and
it's a lot, isn't it? And these guys having, what, 3-minute breaks, and they're straight back in.
Yeah, exactly. You've basically got 4 hours straight of playing. I think that's the only reason I wouldn't get through the group. I just couldn't play for 4 hours straight.
When do you think the concentration would burn out? After game one?
Probably when my arthritis kicks in about 20 minutes in.
Again, of course, Harry Eskif joining us here for round 3 here in the FC Pro Open. We're here for Group B, of course, the group of death, we are calling it. Remember, there are upgrades that can happen tonight, and these are all the games that are taking place. This one isn't in half-time at the moment. How important of a 3 points is this for Katja, Harry? Because he could have been at the end of round 3 with 0 points next to his name, and when you look around you in what is such a hard group, everyone else is pulling away and everyone else is picking up points.
Again, it's just about not doing a Peixoto, no offence to him. Because if you keep it tight in this group, you pretty much know anyone can take points off each other. So going into game week 2, just having some points on the board is probably good enough to give yourself a chance of making it through to the knockouts. A goal now would pretty much seal it before the first half. He's waiting, he's trying to not bite. And he's got a corner, and I wonder what we're going to see here. Oh, he's not gone long last kick of the half, which is really, really interesting. The ref's going to blow if he doesn't hurry up. He's not tried it. Oh. Not too sure I'm a fan of that, but 100k on the line.
If it went in.
This is one of them where you just know he's probably going to score.
There you go.
There we go.
Well, he has scored, and he's got an important goal back.
45th minute, anyone?
48th. We've overplayed the added time as well, which makes it even worse. Added time at 2 minutes. We play added time at 3. It was an acrobatic effort, then turned into a corner of all moments. It was, you could argue, taken differently, but the result was still the same in a goal.
He was really lucky that the first corner wasn't past the allotted time. So if you get 2 corners past the allotted time, the whistle goes.
Equaliser over here. 3-3 Emre Yilmaz. Oh, he's hit the post on the first time, but he won't care.
I think he deserved that look. And we've got a special guest joining us. Who on earth let him in?
It is Jamie that joins us, the newest member of the hashtag house. I mean, are you happy he's moved in, Harry, or not?
I'll tell you in a couple of months. The novelty's definitely wearing off.
Has he been following you around?
He's just been following me around for 2 days with a camera.
He's here in London now as well, the FC Pro Open, of course. If you're not familiar with Jamie, of course, would you say still a former pro or still a pro?
Brendan, it's a touchy subject. My recent
I
don't
mind.
results.
We'd be calling everyone a pro at this rate.
I'm here to learn something, so I'm not the worst wheel spin in the house at the moment, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, with what I've learned, I have not watched pro games this much, basically, since I stopped playing.
Do you think this could be...
As these past 2 days, when I go back, they do not stand a chance in hell.
So you reckon you got a competitive advantage now, Harry?
I feel like I always have just from being me, but now I would not like to be Shuri. He watches these all the time. I've no idea how it doesn't transcend into hashtag house gameplay. He just comes back the same player. Watch my through balls next video.
I think he's been playing too much FC Mobile, so I don't know if that translates to a Sunday.
How exciting is it, though, Jamie, to be part of the hashtag house now and with these boys? And
yeah, it's good. To be honest as well, for those that don't know, I'm actually the referee of the house, so everyone else is watching the players here. I'm looking out for the referees. I'm coming for their job.
They're not letting you on the sticks yet? There's not enough consoles to go around?
Every now and again, but it's not worth it, Brandon. Honestly, I can't sleep for a week.
Of course, we can see your messages coming through as well. Now we've got the Twitch chat and YouTube chat in front of us. We've been talking about play styles a lot, Jamie. I mean, what's been some of your favourite play styles at the moment in the game?
I love a good finesse. Honestly, low-driven as well this year, unbelievable. I love it because now I can't red time a shot, Brandon. I just low-driven, no chance for a red time. So yeah, lovely stuff.
That is a very good point. For the unks out there like Tom Stokes, who were losing the reactions early, it is really, really good for us all that they took time finishing out.
Yeah, me and Stokes asked for that change. So Stokes, I know you're watching. This is for us, brother.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's doing a bit of a watch party tonight, Tom Stokes. Good evening to him. This is goal number 80 of the night, Harry Eskef. 80. We're in round 3.
How many goals was it yesterday in total? Do you know?
142.
Yeah, I thought it was on course for a bit more.
What do you reckon final total will be tonight?
Was that 5-3, Yilmaz? Well, actually, it's looking about the exact same, to be honest.
Do the math, Harry. Come on, you always say how good you are.
5-1 over here, Manu Bashir. Jamie, I mean, you've been watching from the wings these first couple of rounds. Are we on to see Emre Yilmaz top the group tonight and win every game, doing Anders Vergang, or is it impossible to do with what is such a tough group?
He looks unstoppable at the moment, Brandon, as Darkly gets one back here. Low driven, we're just speaking about it, so good as well. And who else but Claudia Pina? She's just her.
Speaking of Mystery Nation, Harry, I mean, yesterday you near enough gave away Scotland in the best way possible with the national anthem, I'm pretty sure. Tonight, there's a new Mystery Nation. I've said to the people, there's 2 heroes from this country in the game, but they haven't got an icon. Can you give us another clue?
Okay, so you said there's 2 heroes, and then I think you ruled out all the other nations with 2 heroes from what I saw.
I tried to.
So I'm going to say Spencer Owen.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
the clue. That's it. And it's a very, very good clue for those who know. For
those who know, Brandon, should know.
For those who are cultured.
They should know. Emre Yilmaz, by the way, was 3-0 down in this game, Jamie. He's bouncing back. Why is... He just doesn't seem human half the time, Emre Yilmaz. He's just non-stop.
Look, Brendan, I'm glad he wasn't competing back in the day when I was, because I got embarrassed a few times, but it would have been a few more if he was back there. Yeah, I reckon the last tournament I was at, I did get embarrassed by someone on this desk right now, and he's unfortunately stood right next to me.
What score was that
If people
again?
at Harry were putting 9 past me, it just makes you think, what would Emre do?
What score was it again in total?
I think it was 9-2, Harry.
9-2.
I don't like to think about it.
How recent was that?
Back in 19, so this is a while back now.
So you sort of do a rematch now, aren't you, at this point?
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. FC Mobile, though?
It's your only chance.
20 minutes left in this one. Emre Yilmaz is on for 9 points from 9, by the way. And after this, there's still 2 more big games to play. 10 goal difference. Manu Bashir in second, Umit in third, of course, minus 1 goal difference. Darkly, Catcher, and believe it or not, of all players, Oberon without a win at the moment, Harry. Surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'll jump in for Harry. It was Shawry's play to top the group. We mustn't forget as well. So I don't know what Shawry's thinking right now.
Not much, I don't think, by the looks of it.
I just had to actually, sorry I was missing that, just research who Endor was, who Umut played in Fiorentina, because he's absolutely everywhere. And to be fair to him, he's got some play styles. I'm pretty shocked that he weren't chosen by anyone else. He looks massive as well.
Manu over here. Darkly, don't count him out yet. We're speaking about 6 and 9 and a half, Jamie.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on it, the change?
Oh, once again, Brandon, I've got to say, oh, Darkly again. Just joined back.
I tell you what, this could be the game to watch.
Back-to-back goals from Darkly. Manu Bashir, I think he was 5-1 up in this game, so it's rare that we see him slip in a big lead like that.
The better question would be, if you two did play all that time ago of 9 and a half, what would the full-time score be? It was 9-2 in 6 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, my arthritis weren't kicking in then, so...
Hey, that was 2 legs, wasn't it? Come on, cut some stuff.
Ah, yeah, it was.
Oh, God, that'd be 2 legs of 18 minutes a game.
It's weird. 2 legs then seemed shorter than the 9-minute halves now. Obviously that makes no sense, but it just did.
Yeah, I feel like it's a different ball game just having 9-minute halves in one game, especially when you consider like if there was a red card or something like that in the game.
He
feels like it
needed
adds a
that.
different element.
I think Casillas might have just won the game for Yilmaz there.
He's got a +3. There we go. Just because we've got an Aussie on commentary, that's not the Mystery Nation, unfortunately.
Do you know, Yilmaz could seal it. Do you know what I've realised a lot with I think Yilmaz and Obrun do it the most. So there, it's a manual pass, and they seem to do it with the players who are less capable of playing a pass, or when they've got the back to a player or the side to a player. If you press R1 and triangle, it just does a manual pass wherever you want it. And even if they've got the back to the ball, they seem to do it where you... Game over.
That's
Game,
a
set,
great
match.
goal.
And as much as it was 3-0 up in this game, look, it's 9-minute halves. You can start well against Emre Yilmaz, but can you finish well against him? That's the hard part with how good he really is.
Just a beautiful football goal, that one, Brendan. I love that. It's winding back the years for me. Really nice stuff.
Less through balls, the better for me. Oh!
5-5. I tell you what, the table might be shaking up. And this is great, by the way, for Emre Yilmaz. The gap for him, he's starting to build now from first to second.
The impossible is looking possible. And again, like we said yesterday, when Anders might have had one eye on that World Cup spot, I'd be doing the same if I was Yilmaz. I think you'd be inhuman not to.
Top the table, you are automatically through to the World Championships without a ball being kicked in the knockouts in late January.
Do you think Anders is just going to be playing at the FC Pro Open forever? Because I know, is it top 4 that get auto qualification? Like, how is he not going to come top 4 ever?
He's got the FC Pro glitch. He'll be here every year.
It's not a bad glitch to have, is it? Because he is here, there. Oh, look at the gap there. 5-point gap.
Wow.
And a 13+ goal difference for Emre Yilmaz. Manu tries to snatch it late on.
This is the sort of group that you would want to be in if you drop the donut like Peixoto, because you'd be looking at game week 2 and you'd be thinking, right, just win a few games and I'm there.
Pina can't find the pass on the edge of the box because Tonali's in the way and Darkley fancies a counter-attack. They might want to try and snatch this game himself. Rodman with all the pace in the world. Can she find an option on the edge of the box?
That's a good sub, just pure pace, get you up the pitch.
For Matic. Trying to play a lot, but will keep possession.
You don't want to lose it there on this game.
Pavlovic is intercepted and What's the opportunity for Manu? Not for too long, though. Intercepted well.
Okay, I think it's looking like Darkley, and you wouldn't be surprised, it looks like he's happier with the point. I think Manu looks the one who's looking desperate for the win a bit more, and Darkley's trying to slow it down a touch, but also, if someone looks in, he's going to play it.
Such a hard last 5 minutes, isn't it, to try and...
Also, you need to make sure you attack before 5 minutes are up.
Rodman! Off target! How big of a chance was that for Darkley to snatch the 3 points? And that would have put him second place, by the way. Obrun scored again. He's not quite out of that game against Katja. Well, it looks like Emre Yilmaz is running towards 9 points from 9.
Just look at those group standings. Like Harry just said, Obrun's bottom of the group, but is only a win behind second place. That's how tight it is here.
Vitinha. Tonali, this could be the last chance of the game for Manu Bishora. Can the world champion snatch it late on to put himself second in the table? Maybe he can. Can he find the cup? Of course he can!
That's why he's a world champion. Twice.
Last minute goal that could put the pressure on his teammate Emre Yilmaz.
The amount of times me or Jamie would have bit when someone seems open, but he's not. He's bided his time. He's waited for that perfect opportunity. And it looks like it's a winner.
What a roller coaster of emotions as well for Darkly. It's 5-1 down against Manu, brings it back to 5-0, and then you can see that dagger as well late on in the game. That's the Oberon goal there to get him only 1 goal behind now.
Emre.
This is not bad for your goal difference as well, especially when you're points ahead, to be goals ahead. Because Emre Yilmaz is not losing the game by 4 or 5 from what I've seen.
He's scoring at least about 8 a game, Harry. He's flying. So convincing. What a night he is having here at the FC Pro Open. Added time of 4 minutes, and you have to remember, Jamie, Umut was 3-0 up in this game.
Yeah, Umut going 3 goals up in this, he probably thought, okay, this is my opportunity, you know, this is my chance to beat him, have a huge back-to-back wins against the teammates, but just not meant to be.
Nothing more than a consolation, unfortunately, for Umut. 8-4 will be the full-time result there. Emre Yilmaz is cruising at the top of the table, and guess what? Guess who plays next?
Who?
Manu. In round 4.
I'm looking forward to that one.
He'll be coming with a bit of a buzz as well. I wouldn't like to face Manu after a last-second winner.
And there's a little teaser for you. Manu Emre, your next game today. 4 minutes of added time. This should be Manu's 3 points here. With the experience that he has, he should be able to see this one out.
If Darkly's team can press enough, I think you'll see a manual long ball to clear it as well. No, they'll just run it out.
Last 2 seconds, that's a full-time result there, and I believe that is, other than Oberon against Catcher, the round concluded. There is one final game. They'll be all waiting for a full-time result, but that's 3 more points on the board for both Team Liquid players.
I'll tell you what, we're going to be in for a treat with these 2 groups when they meet again, because first peeling off means that them qualification places are just going to be closer.
By the way,
can we get a tackle?
Runner-up of the FC Pro Open last year, Oberon has got
what did I
one
say?
final chance here. Claudio Pina into Mateus, intercepted by Lorente, and believe it or not, Oberon right now is bottom of this group.
It's called the group of death for a reason, Brandon.
Nobody is safe there as round 3 is concluded. I mean, huge results. 92 goals I've just heard in my ear after round 3, by the way. We have been nothing short but entertained. Jamie, any final words before we let you go tonight?
Yeah, Emre is looking like the only one that's unbeatable in that group, but as for the other players, it's just too hard to tell them at the moment. But yeah, it's been a pleasure being in here with my big brother Harry, and you too, Brent.
Yeah, go get the camera, continue with the vlog, mate.
You want a water? You right? Coffee? Anything?
We'll leave these 2 to FG. It's over to you to find out which was our favourite community goals.
Thank you very much to Brandon, and thank you as well to Jamie. Thanks for joining us. I'm with Shori and Tex. And listen, we spoke about the community goals at some point, and we couldn't really make our minds up. I think you said goal number 1 and you said goal number 2.
3 outstanding goals.
I've got some news for you. Goal number 3 won. Thomas James, 68% of you voted for this goal by Tyrese Dolan as the community goal of this match day. And what a goal. Who would argue with that one? Happy with that, Shori?
No, I don't even know how he's done that skill move, do you know what I mean?
Right,
you know, you would know though, wouldn't you?
be
honest, the community's dumb.
I absolutely would not do that at all. But listen, now the fun is going to continue. It's time. We've been seeing all of our pro players here competing. We saw Tex competing yesterday, Shori competing at E-Prem last year, I think it was.
Yes.
And what we are going to do is we are going to be starting the FC Mobile segment. So you guys start your games right now, and I'll explain what's going to happen.
Yeah, good luck,
We're going to see how many goals these 2 score and put it up against our leaderboard, which already has Rose and Shells in it from yesterday. I'll give you a clue. One of them's top right now, and it wasn't Shells. We're going to head to a break. We'll be back to see how short. Look at the screen, mate. You've got to play Shori and Tex in the versus attack game mode of FC Mobile, which you can download, by the way, for free.
station.
Play FC 26 and win prizes on PlayStation tournaments. To sign up, look for the in-game PlayStation tournaments button or head to the FC 26 Game Hub. Bring your best squad, show your skills and compete for prizes and more. Welcome back, everybody. You can see we've got two very flustered gentlemen next to me because they've just been playing FC Mobile during the break, and we are joined by our FC Pro leaderboard as well. And we'll reveal the results to you in a second. But I mean, Shuri, how did that one go for you?
Yeah, it was great. I was really enjoying myself. So basically what I did was I got to about 5 goals and then thought I'm going to keep it fair than everyone else, and I just started watching Tex play. So that was great.
So he's just revealed that he got 5 points.
Yeah, just the 5, yeah.
Is not very good, but let's take a look at some of these highlights. Tex, talk us through what you're seeing here.
Yeah, so what I did is I scored some great goals, and I thought to myself, if I can't do good in the FC Pro Open, I'll come to where all the Wash Pros are, and I'll top this one instead. 9 goals for me.
9 goals for Tex on FC Mobile. How did you find the FC Mobile gameplay there?
Oh, it was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And Shuri, top of the table, you'll never sing that.
I mean, yeah, you won't even see second or third in the table, mate, because I've got some news for you, Shuri. You are currently bottom of our FC Pro
to be honest.
Mobile leaderboard. I mean, please play along with this at home and send us some screenshots of stuff. You can take a look at the leaderboard right now. Shuri, I've left a little gap there.
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
Because I think a few more people will probably go ahead of you.
Because people will go ahead of me, will they? Yeah,
next Monday in Group C.
It's just so simple for me to stay down there. Yeah, cool, brilliant, fantastic.
You must have been trolling there, Shuri.
Like I said, just keep it fair on the competition around me. That's what I was thinking.
I mean, listen, speaking of the competition, you're all in competition with us at home. Scan the QR code on the screen right now. Come and join us. It's free to play. FC Mobile versus Attack game mode we're playing. Can you beat the man at the top right now, Tex? What do you reckon?
Impossible. I've put in a fantastic performance. It's impossible. At night, I scored every attack.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, let's focus on FC 26 right now here in London, because we've got one man competing today who made history in the summer, becoming the only person to win the World Championship twice. Let's have a hear of how he did it.
I'm Manu Bachuri, and this is how I won the World Championship. Of course, I was not looking with positive vibes at the season because didn't qualify for the World Championship yet.
Which just feels wrong without Manu Bachuri in those World Championships, and that's a 6.
Just went for it, and I played really well that day, especially the knockouts. So yeah.
Consistency is absolutely ridiculous from that man.
Chris played really well. I was 4-2 down, I think, in the 70th, so that was quite a big of a challenge.
Got the late result against his fellow countryman.
Before the game, I started to feel a lot of nerves, but if I look back at the entire tournament, I think that was the hardest and most important game. And I got a bit lucky here and there with him missing a few chances. The score went my way. I think he was the player that played the 4-5-1 formation, which I was struggling against a lot in the preparation going into the tournaments. Yeah, I managed to kind of find a solution for that during the practice. I think I scored my best goal of the tournament was the 2-1 against him.
Wow.
I think I played one of the best games I played the whole tournament. I think before the game people were talking about him a lot because he was playing really well. I knew that we have similar styles and normally I'm a better player. So I thought if I just reach my level, I should win this game.
How a game could swing!
I think Breeze kind of took out all the favorites, I think, already from the group stage. Every game he was the underdog, so you obviously have a lot of respect for that. And you know whenever you're about to face him in the final that maybe you're the next one in line. I felt pretty nervous in that final until I equalized the game. Afterwards, I think the second goal was crazy. I thought I kind of dominated the game.
Oh, it's perfect!
It was difficult to describe, I don't know. It's hard to exactly remember what was going through your mind. The first 2-time World Champion Ultimate Team was a milestone I didn't really expect to reach that last summer.
FC history.
The competitive spirit in me wants to win the next one, and the next one. So let's keep going, let's keep fighting, and hopefully at the end of the year we'll have one more.
Manu Bachuri is your 2-time world champion. Wow, Manu Bachuri setting the bar as high as ever. It's time for FC Pro IQ, and I am joined by the man who's going to show us a very, very good clip of Manu Bachuri, Mr. Harry Hesketh. We'll let the clip roll first because there's 2 aspects of this that are so impressive, because you might notice by the clip you're about to see, we're starting off with Manu defending.
Yeah, we'll let it run through once. Show the goals. So these are the margins at the top level. As you see there, 5-3, 83rd minute. It could have been game over if he didn't do the right decision with the goalkeeper. And then he's going from one end to the other. He cannot mess it up or the game's done. He's biding his time, goes from right to left, finishes it, and it's game on. But how did he do it?
This is my question, because that happened so quick for me. And like you said, it is all about the margins at the top level. So let's talk it through, and then you can stop the camera. So we'll run the clip right now. We'll start the attack on this occasion from Umut with Miedemar.
So this is a bit lucky, but if we pause it there, or potentially a bit back, but a lot of people would have started bringing the goalkeeper out now, and you basically made the decision for the attacker. What Manu's done, he's waited, and he's made Umut make the decision. So if we see.
So at that moment, he's not controlling the keeper as much.
And then he's chose to come out late when he knows Umut doesn't have too much time to react. And then, obviously, you're not going to save it every time, but Manu's give the best possible chance to save it. And then if we transition to the counter-attack, as you see, he's sending runners everywhere. If we stop that there, what most people would look to do is go Pina. Yep.
Yep, there you go.
Into this player here.
Okay.
And then right through there. However, he doesn't choose to do that.
So we'll roll it on a little bit now. We'll see what he does decide to do.
And then if we stop that there, a lot of people will be looking to play this. Umut knows this. So he needs to keep tracking. We'll let it play. He needs to keep tracking. He's controlling his left back. He needs to be where your Pina here. So he's brought Thuram in. And Manu's not biting. He's not biting. He's waiting till he's got more attackers than defenders. Has a man over. Plays it perfectly. Finishes. And that is top level that might seem quite simple to most.
Yeah, I mean, that is absolutely Amazing. Let's take a look, shall we, at Manu's item as well, that he is in control of in the FC Pro Live promotion. We spoke about it earlier on. I mean, this is an interesting one because he's dropping in price. We came to us, it was 52,000 at the start of the show, and it's now at 38,750. Why do you think that is?
I just feel like it's always happening with this group. I feel like the only way someone would have ever gone up in price in this group is if you're a runaway leader, because you're always seeing them struggling slightly, always seeing them go behind, go level, and then your faith might drop. But you needed to understand that this was always going to happen in the group of death, so I'm not surprised whatsoever.
I mean, it is the group of death, but we've also got the small matter of Manu Bashore against Emre Yilmaz, and that is coming up right now in round 4. So let's head over to our casters for a massive, massive game.
Thank you so much, gents. Yes, this is the game, you could argue, of the night in the group of death. 2 teammates, over $1 million in prize money between the two of them, Shuri. One's won in the Champions League twice, and one's won the World Championship twice. They both know how to win, and they have most definitely had a lot of practice games between the two of them. Where do you think this one's going to go? Manu Bashore against Emre Yilmaz.
Well, Brandon, I tell you what, I've got my popcorn at the ready for this one. Of course, I interviewed Manu Bashore before the day began, and I said to him, have you thought about that game much? And he just kind of said to me, like, no, I haven't really thought about that game much, to be honest, even though they are, of course, teammates, guys. We've literally got a 50-50 split from the Twitch chat. It's on a knife edge. I really don't know, Brandon. But what I do know is, if Emre Yilmaz goes 3-0 down, he ain't out of it.
What I also know as well, I can tell you for a fact, is that if he wins this game, Shuri, there's already a 3-point lead between the two of them in the table of as it currently stands. If Emre Yilmaz beats Manu, he is confirmed to finish top of the table tonight, regardless of what happens in that final game. He'll be on 12 points from 15, and why not go the full way and go and pick up 15 from 15?
Absolute, just statement, Brandon. That's what it's all about, absolute statements. Emre Yilmaz, I just got to say, guys, I was just watching that from the side there in round 3. I mean, to be 3-0 down, and then again, I've touched on his mentality. It's just absolutely out of this world, Emre Yilmaz. Trying to cook up on the edge of the box here. Are we going to see an early goal in this one, Brandon?
I hope so, because by the way these two have been scoring, there's been plenty of goals.
What are we on for the night now? Did we say 92?
I'm sure someone will tell me in a second. Mohamed Salah. First corner of the game. It's been a bit of a corner off, hasn't it, between everybody in the FC Pro Open at the moment.
Yeah, that meta corner. I mean, we had sort of the meta at the beginning of FC26 just being everybody go short, and I still go short with some of my corners, but I think I'm going to be changing it after seeing how many players whip the ball in here and just score so many. As we see the ball to the back stick.
Where's that one going?
A little bit like a corner there, Brandon, but just in normal play. Salah working inside. I'm going to see a long ball here potentially from Reinders. No, just continues.
What's your score prediction for this one, Shuri?
I don't know how, Brandon, I can go against Emre Yilmaz at this point. I think originally I said 7-5 to Manu Bashore. I think I'm going to have to swap it round and go 7-5 Emre.
It's just written in the stars for me for him to go 15 from 15 tonight. But just how he's been playing, the results that he's had. Here's Mbappe now for Emre. That's his first real chance of sticking the hands of Iker Casillas. I mean, Twitch, YouTube chat, we can see. What's your score prediction for this one? Because in the chat, you are 50-50 down the middle, which rarely happens.
And I think it backs up even more, Brandon, the group of death. If Manu Bashore was just to take some points off Emre here, all these guys sort of trading games, if you like.
Where's that one going to end up? Casillas saves with his feet, another corner. I always had a little laugh. I just saw in the chat, I know we were speaking with Harry in the last game about the difference he said from when he was competing to now, the speed of the game. Someone in the chat went, this game is too fast, I will break my controller. I'm sure you're not the only one.
I've broken many controllers in my time, guys. One last year, actually. Let's not talk about that, though.
Was that during Hashtag House Video?
Yes, it might have been, Brandon, yes. It may have been. Oh, the head loss. Head loss hills, they call it.
But Matty, how has he saved that, Casillas? Somehow he has.
That is a ridiculous save. I thought for 100% that was offside. See the ball whipped in again. He's actually decided to bring the keeper out.
It was inevitable that was going into the back of the net. The goalkeeper comes out. The head down is perfect to Mbappe. And all he had to do was press circle.
Can I mention, Brandon, Me and Harry, when we were doing the R3, we said, basically, do not look to bring the keeper out. You've got to bring them so far, and he does get close to that one, but you just leave yourself so exposed. And that is what you call a freebie for Manu Bashore.
Well, there is the first goal between the two, and it's fallen the way of the world champion. We've got potentially an issue over in this game, a small technical issue between Oberon and Darkley, or it's, I think we just said, you know what, let's have a draw.
Let's have a, do you know what, mate? Should we just chill out for a bit?
It's all got a bit too much for us. Let's just not touch the controller. Right, we'll come back to that one when it is slightly more ready.
I mean, as much as the joke there, Brandon, it is quite fun. You know, this is very intense. You really have got to be mentally very switched on, playing 5 rounds in a row in this arena against the top players in the world. We've got the top 24 players in the world here at this kind of current moment. Obviously not all based off world ranking, which we've got all the FC Pro world rankings these days, which is fantastic. But Brandon, are we surprised? Emre Yilmaz starts another game losing. I'm not surprised, because things are probably just going to end up changing inevitably.
You only have to cast your mind back to the result against Umi, don't you? He was 3-0 down. He won 8-3.
Yeah. To not concede, I mean, that is outrageous. To be 3-0 down, as soon as you get yourself back on the board, you just say, do you know what, I'm just going flawless from here. Manu.
Here is he in now.
Expect to see this triggered run here from Emre Yilmaz. Just keep an eye on that Williams on the far side. Good bit of patience.
Tonali tries to maybe get a heavy touch from the feet of Tonali, and on the opposite side for Manu Bashore to pick up the easy pickings there. End-to-end start between these two Team Liquid players. Bonmati into Mbappe! And it will be the French forward that's grabbed himself a brace in the first 30 minutes.
Absolutely insane, Brandon. And I said it before, I tell you what, when you shoot a cross goal like that with the first time shots, which you guys need to be doing at home, no way Jose Mourinho have they got any chance of moving the keeper. I'll tell you that for free.
Breakthrough over here, catcher. Tell you what, not a bad finish, was it, from Bonmati? He hasn't just scored one though, sure, he scored 2.
Again, first time shots. It's like we're back in 19. This is insane. 2 players looking locked in here. Brandon, have to ask, like, do you think these guys, obviously, there's kind of a constant inter-competition going on between them all? Of course, Levi de Weerd as well. It must be so competitive.
It must be so hard, but so motivating.
Yeah, I think it's the reason that they're all better, definitely. Are we going to see Emre Yilmaz pull one back here, or are we going to see him potentially go 3-0 down? We're not. It's 2-1. He's back in the mixer.
There's one back for Emre Yilmaz. I was going to ask, well, why is that effect not happening at the hashtag house? Obviously, around lots of...
Oh, sorry, I see what we did there.
You're in the hashtag house as well, and obviously...
Because I came bottom, yes. Yeah, I got what you're saying, Brandon.
Well, you know, there's been
I'm
a bit
picking up what you're putting down. Yeah.
Sense of improvement and...
Don't know what's going on, to be honest. Don't know, to be honest.
Well, let's jump back over here then for a split second. This is live now. Catch-up. 2-0 he leads. How mad is it, by the way? We're standing here, sure, in Oberon. It's bottom of this group.
Yeah, well, I look like a bit of a laughing
Did you say,
guys.
Can we wind back the stream a little bit? Did you say that he was going to top the group?
Well, I don't know if my mic's cutting out from hearing you, Brandon. Just so everyone knows.
I've still got you live.
You still got me live, have you?
Hang on. Corner. I mean, look, I would have said he'd be in the top 2 tonight.
Yeah.
Didn't think he'd be bottom.
The mic's working perfectly fine, guys. I've just made an absolutely shocker of a prediction. But Umar, look, sorry, Umar, I say Umar. Oberon, I'm telling you, I just back him. I don't know, I just back him. He could still end up doing it, 100%. Of course, top 3 is what's so important by the end of these groups. Of course, all these guys will be playing each other again in a couple of weeks' time.
Which, by that point, there'll be a different set of restrictions in play.
Yep.
The game may have changed ever so slightly in that time too, with the new meta, no doubt, that might follow.
Yeah. Couple of cheeky patches could be coming out. Umar, desperately unlucky there. Desperately unlucky not to be on the board. Cassia with a very good start to this game.
Well, we are underway this game between Oberon and Darkley.
And is this going to be Oberon's time to get the dub? He's got that El Shaarawy FC Pro item, who's already got technical plus. Insane work.
Reinders into Mbappe, it's a gift. But right now, Oberon needs a gift to try and get himself back up the table in this group.
Tell you what, Christmas came early there. Wow. You've got to be fuming as Darkley. Especially with, Brandon, it being sort of like, it's not even a 20% chance of going in that, to be honest, from Reinders. Sometimes you just got to try your luck. Often these players, Brandon, are going to try, you know, take the odd shot, just see if you win a corner, because we've seen how many corners have gone in today. As we see here, the man who just knows how to come back from being goals down, doesn't he?
Emre Yilmaz back in the game at 2-2. You kind of knew this was always going to happen. But why does he have to go 1 or 2 or 3 goals down, Shorey?
Just almost wake himself up, kind of thing. Brandon, do you think this is massively in, like, Manu Bashore's head now as well? Just thinking the fact that, of course, against Umut the game before, he's almost 3-0 up, cruising, and obviously pulls off the comeback. Ching is in his head now, like, oh yeah, he's obviously on a hot streak of pulling games back.
No one's beaten him tonight either, have they? And going off the facts, he scored 7 to 8 goals every game, Emre Yilmaz. So this is him just getting started.
Sort of the Anders of last night, really, Emre. Still on, of course, to get that all-important 15 out of 15 points. It's crazy work, though.
Oh, Manu! How about that one to go back in front? The world champion takes the lead again. And it comes from this moment of brilliance here. Mbappe will turn, he'll bag himself a hat-trick. And it's a perfect chance to bring in someone who knows these players better than us in Renzo. Coach, of course, at Team Liquids. I mean, you've chosen well here, Renzo. Just sit on the side and let these two just go head-to-head and battle it out.
Yeah, it's nice to see, especially if you're just watching from the audience and you can see them go head-to-head, both in good positions in the group. So, yeah, I'm just enjoying it.
How frustrated were they when they both pulled themselves in the same group? Or for them, is it a case of, look, we're that good, we're going to have to play each other at some point?
I mean, it's just been a repetition of what happened in the past. I mean, they faced each other so many times already, at crucial stages as well. I remember FIFA 22 playoffs. They actually had the decider for the World Cup against each other, and it went all the way down to penalties, and Champions League, so many times. But obviously, I mean, if there's 4 players in the end of Team Liquid, you're bound to face each other.
I'm sure we're curious to ask Shorey, but how many times are these guys playing against each other, or do they not play against each other? I mean, they're obviously sharing tactics and set pieces, and I mean, you'd like to think so. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, they do, but obviously the last couple days they avoided each other. I mean, as in, they're not obviously sharing the most, but they do talk about their teams together. I mean, in the end, it's a team effort somewhat, and obviously you want to share if you think a player is really good, and it's not always that they have the same play styles, obviously, that they both want. So, but yeah, throughout the weeks, normally they play each other a lot, but the past days, especially past week or so, obviously they avoided each other.
Yeah, Renzo, I mean, I feel like I've got a million questions for you about these 3 guys. I mean, they're just absolutely insane. I could sit here and throw you under the bus and ask you who you actually think the best is, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
You can't really sit add to that as much as I'm sure everyone would like to know. I guess I would ask you, like, do these guys give each other, like, say they find out something brand new in the game, will they, like, help each other out and tell each other it, do you think? Or keep it secret?
Yeah, I mean, they do. Obviously, there's some stuff that they might even hide from us coaches as they want to show it on the big stage. But no, like usually it does come down to some extent when we have like a training session and coaches reviewing it, and sometimes we also tell that to others. But mainly tactics, for example, like certain play styles, or for example, if Levi finds out some way to play out the game, for example, I won't immediately go on and share that with the others, obviously. But that's all coming together where they do share most of their gameplay with each other anyway. So then it's just who's able to execute it to the best.
Well, look, speaking of the two players now, Renzo, it seems the right time to speak that they're 3-3 in their game.
Yeah, I mean, you all predicted it.
What do you think the score line's going to end? Not who wins, what's the score line going to end?
I mean, looking at the table right now, I would be quite happy with this. So let's say 6-6, you know?
Yeah.
It's 3-all already. But nah, it's obviously going to be a lot of goals like you all predicted. I think no one really had a low-scoring game apart from Umut, I think, would put the prediction at 3-all. That one is looking a bit weak.
So I guess if Manu did win it, I suppose it would be quite nice. Like, you know, you get more of a lead as a whole team, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, obviously.
Just putting things in your head now, Brent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy to see the two horses up front. You know?
Yeah, sure. And Renzo, I did predict Oberon to top the group, and
yeah,
he's on 2 points. Yeah,
I heard that. But
I don't think you should really be shouting that about, sure.
But I mean, honestly, going against Oberon is also ridiculous.
No.
So.
Listen, I just had to throw a little prediction out there. Going against Emre and Manu was maybe a questionable decision. So we see this game currently 1-1 between Darkly and Oberon.
I mean, in what is a group of death, if Umit was to not win his game, and let's just say he draws and Manu loses to Emre, Emre could be 6 points clear on second place.
Yeah.
With still one more game to play.
Yeah, that's a really good position, obviously, for him. And he's had an incredible start to the season. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. I mean, we all saw the game versus Dosari, which, well...
I mean, how many goals was in that? 17 or...
Yeah, it was 5-1 down.
Something crazy.
And, yeah, possibly couldn't even be here at this point. But, yeah, now he is... and he's qualified for pretty much everything already that he's played. So he's having a really good start of the season. And obviously for Manu, this is kind of his first tournament that he started playing, first match week. But yeah, they're at least giving a good show, I think.
Yeah, and with Emre, I've got to ask you, Renzo, I think someone in the scene who we've always known has been really sort of ice cold. I mean, he's literally called the Iceman for a reason. Nicholas, I'd say Emre is even more relaxed than Nicholas. Like,
oh no.
Do you speak to him about it a lot? Like, no, he's not relaxed.
No.
I don't think he is relaxed.
I mean,
but on the stage, he's just the way he'll do a comeback. Like, how would he have been feeling in Atlanta when he was almost out? And then I don't know. It's a different mentality from what it looks like.
I mean, he's very calm indeed usually, but when he does feel like frustrated with himself, he will show.
Yeah.
And obviously also qualifiers at our headquarters, I think we do sometimes see also a different side of Emre.
You see a bit more emotion come
Yeah,
out.
but like his emotion is also feeding him. I think there's more players that have that, where sometimes they just get upset, but it also just turns on a different switch again. So I think that's with Emre, and yeah, he's a really good professional if you look at everything aside from that as well, when preparing for a tournament and obviously getting his headspace in the right mindset at least to still come back after all these goals conceded, especially today as well. If you look at like 2-0 down, 3-0 down against Wood, and somehow he just finds a way.
I mean, travelling with these two players, Renzo, when they're chatting coming into a group that's as difficult as this, are they speaking about like an expectation of the amount of points they want to take from this game week? Obviously, the obvious answer story is, yeah, we want to win every game. But is there a conversation of, right, I wouldn't mind 9 points out of 15?
Yeah, I'd say 9 is a fair bet. Obviously, like you want to have at least 9 points or at least 7 even, then you would still obviously be in the race. But 9 is the most ideal. And I think, Emre is already happy, obviously. But now he also knows that, hey, there's always these crazy turnarounds in the Pro Open. Sometimes it's just that one match day that can really decide everything in the group already. So, he probably still feels like that same pressure as if it's only the first game that he played today.
Well, who's going to take the next goal in this one? Not Mbappe by the looks of it. That one goes out for a goal kick and into a pause.
Yeah, I can tell because obviously they know each other so well that they're playing a bit different than what they used to do, like decision making in and around the box. Like usually Emre would really dribble there, but now obviously Manu's expecting that. I saw Manu also overthinking a bit of the decisions in the box, but it's logical.
Definitely sort of cancelling each other out quite a lot. But obviously we've already touched on, they play in the week and they've not played too many games coming up to the tournament, but how much do they play in a normal week? Say it's coming up to a qualifier where the chances of them matching each other are very low.
What do you think?
Do they actually play?
How much?
How many
hours
games?
a day? Like,
I think they would. These guys. I mean, they're the 3 of the best players in the world. I would say 6 hours a day.
Yeah, I think
8 hours.
I think that's a fair average. I mean, obviously, when it's closer to tournaments, they do play a lot more, but it's not effective to play 12 hours a day, for example. So spread between watching back, just playing the normal stuff, division rivals, FUT champions, getting your team obviously ready for potential other online tournaments, and also having the training sessions and just solo scrimming.
And I was going to ask you about that as well, Renzo, for people at home. So watching gameplay, as we see a low-driven finish there from Emre Yilmaz, ice cold once again. Watching gameplay back is almost just as important as playing sometimes, right?
100%. That's, I think, probably one of the most underrated aspects of the game is that not only a coach needs to watch it, but also yourself. And then obviously you can have a coach along with you to help you understand, okay, what's happening here and what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what should I remember, and also to learn from others, because we watch each other. I think everyone does in this pro scene. They obviously learn from each other, and yeah, I bet you a lot of other teams are going to watch that game back as well.
Definitely.
Well, over here, it looks like Oberon could be on his way to his first win. It's an important time for him to pick up some early points before the round 5 does kick in, because you don't want to be going into the Christmas break, coming back into the new year, Shorey, with no wins next to your name and having to hope that this happens and that happens, and if that player doesn't win, you might have a chance of going through.
I've got no favouritism, but I'm just saying I really like Oberon as a person as well. I really don't want him to drop. I really don't want it to be a donut of wins. As we see here, Emre Yilmaz just twisting and turning once again.
5-4. 5-3, sorry, Emre Yilmaz in the lead here. And that's the... I mean, you've not said you liked Oberon.
No, I've not mentioned it, have I? Not once in the broadcast.
You didn't predict him to top the group. But no, jokes aside, it'd be great to see him, of course, get back to the knockout stage. He is the defending finalist who was there last year.
You know what this is like? This is one of them moments where, when he's turned with Pinner, where I look at it and I go, I don't know if my Pinner's doing that at home.
Yeah.
How quickly he's turned there.
You're not the only one.
You must think that all the time when you watch.
It looks so easy sometimes, and then, yeah, I touch the sticks myself sometimes still, and then I'm like, okay, are we playing the same game?
A little bit of confusion in the chat about the upgrade situation. That's a penalty, by the way. That's Umit, with a huge chance to go 5-3 up in that game. Yellow card for Tonali.
Mo Salah on the pen. Dispatches it beautifully. Top left. Not a bottom left GC though, Brandon.
People in the chat asking about the group stage with the upgrades. Of course, there is an upgrade that comes in after 16 points. The reason being for that, there is technically 2 parts to this group stage. So there are 30 points available from the group stage. It's just 15 per match day. Added time of 2 minutes here before we go into half-time. Oberon looks like he's going into the half, which he is, with a slight lead.
Needs his first win. He actually just needs it at this point. He's so massive. Look at this run from Emre Yilmaz. Good defending from Manu though. And at this point, I mean, Emre just keeps pulling off comebacks, Renzo, every single game.
Yeah.
2-0 down again in this one.
I'm quite surprised as well, to be honest, to see him go down and recover that easily. I mean, we all know he's capable of bringing it back. Obviously, this game. Woo. Oh my God. I was about to say, let me just breathe there for a second. But yeah, it was obviously this game. There, you can tell by all of the scorelines that sometimes players just have a phase within the game of like 10-15 in-game minutes where they just score 2-3 goals, and yeah, I mean, he just seems to be doing that at the right time every time, even when he's down 2 or 3 goals.
With in regards to Emre Yilmaz, of course, he's won some E-Champions Leagues, been extremely successful. Obviously, doesn't have that World Championship. You'd think he will win one.
Some E-Champions Leagues.
Yeah,
he
no,
just
it's
won
just
a
what he
couple
does.
of.
But for him, it's just like, yeah, I just won the E-Champions League again, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
obviously.
did that, talk about it every day for the rest of my life, to be honest.
Just another day at work, you know. Nah, but it is obviously it's still a dream, I think, for every player to win the World Cup.
You think he will do it one day?
Why not? But I heard that Manu is going for his hat trick. So,
yes.
I mean, I can't say anything about ambitions of our team. I think we all, like all the players, obviously have the quality, and we all have the same ambitions as a team. So whether it's Manu, whether it's Emre, I hope it all happens for them at least one time. Obviously, Levi as well.
Oh, this is brilliant build-up, by the way.
He is just a machine, that Emre Yilmaz. I need to know what's going on in his head. How does he do it?
You're not going to grasp onto that because we don't know. After all these years, sometimes he just keeps surprising us.
Well, it must be said that after this game, it'll be the first double upgrade to a player that will be available in this Group B. Of course, 10 points in the group stages, the +1 overall. So anyone in the chat that is an owner of Gini Wijnaldum, he will now become an 86 rated FC Pro live item.
I mean, he was one of the best choices, really, Brandon, wasn't he? I mean, one of the best players in the world, Emre, and quite a cheap option in Wijnaldum of an item to pick up. Congratulations to you guys who have picked him up.
Are we done yet? No, we're not. He's offside. Still a 2-goal cushion.
Caught me off guard there for a second as well. I thought it was on.
How much do you think these guys were like? Say it obviously would have been a draw, it probably would have been a bit easier, but how much would these two talk to each other after this game? Like, going home and stuff?
I mean, that final game is gonna put a lot of pressure on that situation. If Manu still wins, for example, if this score stays, then he's on 9 points and is probably okay still. If he doesn't manage to do so, I don't think Manu will talk too much for tonight. But obviously the flight back home tomorrow, yeah, there will be some talks about
reset.
it. Yeah.
Reset job.
A bit of frustration over there by Amit in his game. 60 minutes on the clock. Oberon leading 3-2 against Darkley. Remember, Oberon yet to win a game in this group. Desperate to try and get back to winning ways.
Oberon, of course, Brandon, using the 4-3-3 formation in his draft, which was very, very interesting. Different to a lot of the metas that a lot of other players have been using here at the FC Pro Open.
Yeah, Oberon is always a bit of a genius, we like to call him. Always comes up with something special. But
Mbappe, is that game set a match? By the looks of it, Emre Yilmaz is continuing his unbeaten run in this group of death. 12 points from 12, another upgrade to that Gini Wijnaldum item.
That's locked and loaded. And he's looking like he's going to probably pull off an Anders tonight and go 15 out of 15. We said, can anybody do it? He was probably the favourite to do it, along with Manu at the beginning of the evening. And goals like that are the absolute reason why.
That medium item, by the way, that came at the right time.
Impressive.
A really, really good item.
So we see here.
This is a equal. No, it's 4-2.
It's an Oberon goal for 4-2. Gets a bit more breathing room. You can tell that one. That's really important for him.
Yeah, and especially in this group, any point, like next time they come back here to London, you never know who's in form, who's having a bit of a, well, nightmare sometimes. Yeah. As almost Manu does get one back. Like the goal differences as well. You guys mentioned it obviously throughout the broadcast. Every single goal is so important, can shake up the group.
Well, that was goal number 27 for Emre Yilmaz that he has just scored. When you compare that to what Anders Vergang put away yesterday, he scored 39 goals yesterday, Anders.
Yeah.
Obviously, there is still one more round to be played.
He's on track.
He's
close. Close. Another 8 or 9 goals. I tell you what, Brandon.
He's going to need quite a few, though, in his last game. But it could be possible. Plays catcher in round 5.
Just want to quickly touch on Anders, obviously, his amazing performance yesterday. The fact that that man doesn't play a lock and is still basically the best in the world. As we see there, Emre Yilmaz finishes the game off in style, and Brandon gets another goal towards his tally.
28.
28 and counting.
Emre Yilmaz on a different planet tonight. Flying forward and scoring 7 or 8 goals every game, Renzo.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way that you have to treat this game. Like, just keep scoring your goals and try to make the best of it. And as you said, 39 goals from Anders, that's crazy, to be honest. Averaging 8 per game almost.
And he got the best goal differences, the best defensive record yesterday, Anders, as well. He only conceded 19.
Yeah, can you bring up the ones of our group as well, like the Group B right now? I wonder how that stands then.
It's going to be another.
Oh, there's going to be another.
It's just going to happen again, isn't it? Miedema, Chip City.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
See Emre having a little giggle there.
He wants 8. I don't think it's going to happen. Added time of 3 minutes.
Oh,
We will get it updated for you at some point.
you can see it on the other end. No, also not.
Not even a consolation there. I mean, both should have just scored. I don't really know how on earth the scoreline has stayed 7-3, but here we are.
Still going. Really battling for this goal difference.
Yeah, everyone's fighting for this. Renzo. See Williams on the wing here, twisted and turning, tries the finesse.
Oh, there's number 8. He's approaching 30 goals in the FC Pro Open. And he's only conceded 10 goals, I've just heard in my ear as well. That's a plus
10.
On his way to plus 20 goal difference.
He's looking to better Anders in that regard from yesterday.
There's still one more game.
Goals conceded. I don't see that man conceded 8 or 9. So we see Dartley getting one back here as well against Auburn. Just seems like Auburn just can't get a big lead in that one.
Emre's still up against Gacha, right? That's the final one. I mean, beforehand, I actually thought Gacha was going to do way better than what it's saying right now in the group, but still a tough game. Obviously, like every single game in this group is really tough. But
Group of death.
Well, handshake between the two of them there. Full-time result. Renzo, thank you so much for joining us on commentary. We'll look forward to seeing you.
Have fun.
Thank you, my friend.
And we'll see you guys next week.
We will indeed. That was Renzo there, coach of Team Liquid. He'll, of course, be there with Levi David in the FC Pro Open. But look, once again, Manu was in front. Emre Yilmaz comes back. And what does he do? He scores 8 goals.
It's just the same old script, Brandon. I mean, there is some logic to it, that it's sometimes you just need a minute or two of real life time just to sort of feel the game out, see how he's feeling. Or maybe he just does it for our entertainment, because maybe he goes, I don't want to win every game 8 or 9-0. I don't know. All I know is I would love to play FC like that, man. Emre Yilmaz, take a bow, my friend. 12 points out of 12.
How important is this potentially for Oberon here, Shuri? Wins this game, sorry. First win on the boards, and it would close the gap between, of course, Catcher, Darkley, and even the likes of Manu. He's only going to be on 6 points still.
It's must win, Brandon. It's must win. It's sink or swim, they say. And he needs his armbands on, I'll tell you that.
He's just about floated, isn't he?
What part of the pool is he in right now, Brandon? I think he might be in the deep end. Bellingham darting down the wing here. Looking to get that 2-goal lead cushion once again. Oh.
The hamper, and there he is.
Tell you what, Brandon, it's a bad mistake, that.
Oberon looking for that 5th, just to take all the pressure off his shoulders.
We see a Rodman item come on here. One of the first times we've seen that as a super sub, I would imagine.
Well, this is the only game left of round 4. The other 2 matches have just concluded.
Oberon doing his best here. This is that sort of conversation you have in your head, guys. Do you start letting the clock tick down a little bit, or do you go for that next goal to probably seal the deal?
Well, there's the results coming through there. Umit, 7-3 win against Catcher. Now Catcher's bottom of the table. Oberon is into 4th.
I'm just looking at that table again now, Brandon. I've been seeing it all night long for the whole show, and I still look at it and think, how on earth is that a group? That is ridiculous.
120 goals as well for the night.
Woo. We could break last night.
Just need 22 more to match last night's.
Mathematically, we are on to do it. We're on an average. We should get to 150, really.
And what's really interesting, Oberon plays Manu Bashore next. If he can beat Manu, from what he looked like in round 3, with 1 point next to his name, to what he could look like at the end of round 5, is night and day.
It is. He'll walk away extremely happy with the day in the end, considering how tough the group is as well.
But he has to win this one.
Got to.
Just a bit of momentum for him, a push block to move forward.
Tell you what, Brandon, he could be in trouble. Keep an eye on that Rodman run. Run, Rodman, run, run. Some might say.
Bonmatí. Can't find Mbappe there again. Is it in Oberon's hands now? Just to see this one out if he can. I know there's still any time to follow. It's a long old time to try and hold on to the ball.
Darkley, you've got to throw the kitchen sink. Everything you got on it. He's in here.
Bonmati! Well, it might not be on Brun's day.
Oh, it's a heartbreaker. It's an absolute heartbreaker. I will say, Brandon, he's got time from kickoff here. He could go and do the spectacular and score one right back against him. Great mentality, though, from Darkley to keep working for that goal. And a very simple finish in the end, Brandon.
Can he do it, though? That is the question. It was a case that, I mean, you're in that situation. What do you do, Shorey? You've got about 3 minutes of normal time plus added time. You can't necessarily just try and fully hold possession.
It's hard to explain. Defending feels so much harder in the last couple of seconds. Obviously, it's down to nerves, but that'll be one that just kind of flashbanged at him. You won't even be able to believe that's happened, but it's just such a quick play a lot from Darkley. And I tell you guys, that's why you're always going to see these pros. No one's going to be able to concede 0 goals. These guys are too good at attacking. You can't even say it's bad defending necessarily from Oberon. Sometimes you have to say sensational attacking.
Cannot forget Darkley lost his first game, by the way, 8 goals to 2. And since then, he has bounced back. However, this isn't done just yet. 2 minutes of added time now.
And now you have got to be smart as Oberon here, Brandon, because you don't want to give the ball away and give another chance. And he's done exactly what I just said. If Darkley snatches this, I don't know how Oberon comes back in that last game.
Bonmati. Claudio Pina now. Surely not from Darkley. No, it's not going to happen. It will be 2 points dropped in Oberon's mind and a huge point gained for Darkley as round 4 concludes here in the FC Pro Open. But how about this one? He's only got a minute or 2 to reset, because up next he plays the world champion as Oberon plays Manny Bashore in round 5.
PlayStation
welcome to match week 3 of the FC Pro Open.
Here we go. Oh, wow! What a start!
This is my moment.
Stingray, you are unstoppable.
Time to show the world who I am.
Eusebio. Just for to make it 3-1.
This group is mine.
This means so much more than you think.
It's game time.
Yes, guys, I am joined by the player of the evening. I was going to say so far, but it's just the player of the evening in general. Emre Yilmaz, 12 points out of 12. My friend, just talk to me. How on earth are you doing all these comebacks every single game?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of momentum switches every game because against Ober in the first half, I had no chance. And the second half, I won 4-0. Same against Umut and Manu. So I think it's just with 9 minutes, it's a very long game and you need to take profit of every minute.
Oh, mate, it's just amazing to watch. I think your mentality is what I'm noticing. You've scored 30 goals on the night. When you go down goal or two, are you just saying to yourself, it's fine, I'll end up coming back?
No, I rather have like a lead of 2 or 3-0, but this is too stressful for me. So I hope next game that I will have a good lead.
15 out of 15, gonna do the same as Anders?
I hope.
Well, best of luck, my friend. We're gonna send it over to FG now at the host desk.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shorey. Welcome back to the host desk. I mean, me and Harry are just in awe of that man because 4 wins out of 4. We spoke so much yesterday about how incredible Anders Vergang was. This man seems to be doing the same. He's 1 game away. He's got Capture up next, but he keeps coming back.
If he wins by more than 2, then he's bettered Anders yesterday in the group of death. In the group of death, like you see here.
I mean, that's going to be an interesting one to talk about on social media throughout the week. Let's look at Group B as we can see it. Emre Yilmaz, like we said, 4 wins out of 4, but a very good point you made. The next round of fixtures are very important for the top 3, Harry.
It is, because the top 3 are playing the bottom 3. So we said how tight it would be in the group of death, but if the top 3 win, which is a big if today, then there is looking clear daylight going into the
game week 2 as well. Like you said, that clear daylight is super important. These are the match stats in the game between Manu Bashore and Emre Yilmaz. I mean, 10 shots to 14, 8 goals to 3. Is that just being clinical, or is there more to it than that?
I think Emre Yilmaz has just been clinical all day, but I think the stats do reflect the game pretty much, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a fantastic game that was. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that game between Manu and Emre Yilmaz. And Manu Bashore has been good as well, but Emre Yilmaz is a man on a mission, isn't he?
Yeah, he's basically making the impossible possible. Brandon written him off at the beginning of the show, saying it's impossible to go 15. I think I probably agreed, but he's got egg on all our faces at the minute. Unbelievable.
It's going to be absolutely brilliant. But let's talk about Oberon's matchup as well. He's currently bottom of Group B. He's sitting on 2 points. We'll take a look at some of the highlights from that game as well. I mean, a player like Oberon, he's super experienced. This game against Darkley had pretty much everything, didn't it?
It did. It's just seeing it out, that final moment. It would have given him just a lift going into the Manu game. If he didn't concede right at the end, he'd be going in against Manu looking to win and go above him. But again, it's them fine margins, and that goal you saw there changed the complexion of the entire group.
Now, we talk about the fine margins. We've done it before in the IQ section. Conceding that goal in the last minute, on Oberon's perspective, puts him bottom of the table. For Darkley, a little bit more belief. He's done well, hasn't he? Especially at the start he had.
Yeah, he has. Again, people written him off. They thought he was going to do a Peixoto, drop a donut, but he's not.
Drop a donut, Harry. For context, Peixoto is on 0 points, which is now known as dropping a donut. Let's take a look at some more highlights as well, like we mentioned. Another player who's so experienced in this scene, and what performance.
Yeah, I think everyone's just got to go in with a clear head, because we expected the group to be close. It is. I think it's only Emre Yilmaz who's probably out of reach, who's probably thinking about the World Cup already. For everyone else, it's all to play for.
It is all to play for, and it's all to play for, I guess, in the FC Pro Live promo as well. Let's take a look at Emre's item that he's got right now and the market value. Look at that, 15,000 for a Gini Wijnaldum, Harry.
I think you've got to be invested in it. He's literally got Incisive Plus. It's not the worst nation to link. 15k, he's pretty much guaranteed his upgrades.
I mean, I would, yeah, 15,000 coins, regardless of whether it's an investment or someone to get into your team. That Playstyle Plus is super important,
I'll tell you what, it's not been a good day for traders, has it? Has everyone just gone down?
I mean, we'll find out towards the end of the show. Let us know in the Twitch chat how your investments are going. But we do love the FC Pro Live. Blake, you are going to have to start investing like Ryan Pessoa does every week.
No, I'm not. I change my team every week. I lose 100,000 coins. It's like when I buy a player, it's at the peak. When I sell one, it's at the lowest for every player I've ever had in my life. I'm sick of it. I'm never trading again.
We've had goals galore all day today. It's our final round of matches coming up now. We're going to focus on Oberon against Manu Bashore. And we've also got a man who's going for 5 out of 5, just like Anders Vergang did yesterday. Let's head over to Tex and Brandon.
Thank you very much, FG and Harry. And yes, that is the question. Can Emre Yilmaz go and get 15 points, Tex, and potentially get a better goal difference than what we saw from Anders yesterday? Do you think he can do it?
At the start of the day, no. But now, I think he's going to do it. He's on form. He's just beat the world champion. Was it 8-3? I don't see a way he doesn't win this next game.
It's a tough one, isn't it? He plays against Catcher in this next round again. This is our last round. We will be revealing the Mystery Nation as well during this game, so stay with us. If you haven't already guessed which way it's going. Well, here we go then. Emre Yilmaz! 1 minute 30 seconds in. And he's already scored again.
It's 1-0 already. Now, I got a question. If he goes 15 and wins this game, do you think that's a better performance than Anders yesterday?
Oh, I guess with the players on paper, yeah.
Which is crazy to say because Anders yesterday was so good. That just shows how good Emre has been. But, you know, it's still a long way to go.
Oberon over against Manu Bashore. I mean, Oberon would be feeling disappointed he didn't pick up that win against Darkly in that last game. It would have certainly got him some points on the board, and it would have meant if he beat Manu here, he could have actually taken him over in the table. I mean, you finished with 6 points yesterday, Tex. There's players here that are not going to finish with 6 points. In your mind, coming in to January now, when you play again, are you thinking, right, obviously you need to win every single game as best you can to give yourself a chance, but is there any, when you finished yesterday and we went off air, did you sit there and think, right, there is still a chance there for me?
Yeah, there is a chance for me. I think, obviously, I'm 3 points away from third, who is Tuga, so if I beat Tuga in the game, then it's just a head-to-head between me and Tuga to see who does better in the other 4 games.
To Charlie Reinders! Oberon! 1-0 leads against Manu.
One thing I will say, though, is 6 points in this group is better than 6 points in my group, because this group from bottom to second is so close. So, yeah, I say 6 points in this. Any point in this group matters more than, I'd say, my group.
Well, there's the replay of the goal again. Oberon going 1 goal to the good against Manu in this one. Again, if you don't know the Mystery Nation yet, give us some more guesses in the chat. Have you guessed it yet of what the Mystery Nation could be this evening? Emre Yilmaz, we only left him for a minute. 3.5 minutes later, he's just scored again. He's currently got a plus 20 goal difference right now.
You run out of words. Like, it just looks so easy as well. He's just playing through balls. He's going to score again this attack. Oh, okay, I got carried away.
I mean, you've said you've been on the receiving end of Emre Yilmaz when you've been up against him a few times. In those matches, I know it's online and in a different scenario, why were they so difficult?
He's just, every attack is perfect. He doesn't, and in front of goal, he doesn't miss. He's the most clinical player I've ever played, alongside Anders. But it's 2-1. We can't get carried away. Cass is still a good player. He still has the ability to take some points from Emre. It's just not very likely.
It's long halves as well, isn't it? 9-minute halves. Long time left to be played. He has maximised his upgrades for tonight with his Genie 1 Atom item, which hasn't really changed in price. It's 15,000 coins if you want to pick one up, because by the looks of it, there are more upgrades coming onto the item, because the next upgrade, Tex, is 16 points, and by the looks of it, right now, Emre Yilmaz will be getting that in his first game next time we see him next year.
Yeah, what? His and Anders' card, the only 2 items that are gonna get that 16 points by the looks of it.
Oberon's found a second. And he'll be kicking himself just to think if he was on 4 points now and not 2. What a different scenario, because he could have been in second place potentially, Tex.
Yeah, how many points is Oberon on if he wins
He'll
this
be on
game?
5 if he wins this.
And Manu's on 7, Umut's on 7 as it stands. It's all so close. It's just Emre's pulling away, so.
What a gap he's got, by the way. Huge gap as Emre Yilmaz finds a third.
He's eyeing up that World Cup spot. You come first in the group, you qualify for the World Cup, and by the looks of things, after the first 2 groups, you already know partly who are going to be the 2 players that qualify for the World Cup.
I believe he's on 32 goals at the moment, Tex, Emre Yilmaz.
That's embarrassing. This double mine, Brandon. Double mine. Ow.
Manu gets one back. Some more Mystery Nation guesses coming through. Could it be Brazil? No, but we'll give you your last hint. Country begins with a B.
Is it Bolivia?
No. And it's not Bulgaria either.
Are there any more countries with a B? I got one. Belarus.
It's not Belarus. A nation beginning with the letter B. There's your final hint. We'll reveal it in the second half. It is a country in Europe, yes. Tajani Reinders. What a save, Casillas. That's the table as it stands. I'll have to double check that. I don't know if Emre Yilmaz is on a +20 goal difference. His third goal that he has scored. Either way, look at the gap he's got. A 7-point gap, Tex, on second place.
7 points. That's even more than Anders' gap. Obviously, Yaskow's only 3 points behind Anders, with 7 points going into the second week. What's the maths on that? You just need to win two games, maybe. You're talking.
He might as well next group stage. Just penalty. Whoa, hello. Penalty given away by Emre Yilmaz, and Mbappe will step up for catch-up.
If he was to win this game, it's possible that if he didn't even turn up for week 2, he tops the group.
He could just rock up in round 4 if he wanted to. Well, that's what it came from again. Llorente was supposedly fouled. And Mbappe had 5 goals for the 20th minute in this game.
To go unbeaten in a group like this, and not only unbeaten, 5 out of 5 is like a really, that's a trophy-winning achievement. You should get a trophy for this.
Also shows how good he is at the moment. Emre Yilmaz. Manu here looking for that equaliser.
I think I've played Emre twice this year, and the scorelines have been 5-3, which isn't too bad. 5-3 and 13-4. So that is not what you want. 13-4. Yes, guys, I lost 13.
Peter! Obrom 3-1 up. Makes it 132 goals scored tonight. And that's a 2-goal gap reinstated by the runner-up of last year's FC Pro Open.
I didn't know shots like that went in. Fernandez from the edge of the box. What year are we in?
Not done over here though, have we? Umit, he's got a great chance to finish second tonight. If he can find winning ways, Emre Yilmaz has scored another goal.
How many goals is that now?
I think it's 33.
33. And how many did Anders score?
39.
39? Oh, I think half of them were against me.
That will be a yellow card.
Let's look at Umut, by the way. He's sort of pulling away as well.
What position Umut's in?
Clear second. That's gone under the radar a little bit. Let's talk about that. What is 5 points away? 5 points away from being eliminated. That's a big gap, especially in a group where everyone's going to take points away from each other.
He has moved and changed quite a lot, that group, hasn't it? Of course, remember, following this one, there is the next match day. Next Monday, where 6 more players will travel into London, all hoping for the same performance as Anders Vergang and potentially Emre Yilmaz. 15 points from 15. Salah can't pull away past Chiellini. When you come back in January, Tex, what are you hoping for from a restriction point of view, coin-wise?
It depends what items get released. Like, I didn't mind the restrictions this time, but I could only use 4 goals. I couldn't use De Jong, I couldn't use Reinders together, I couldn't use Valverde, Mbappe, Pina. So I didn't like the team I used, which never sort of helps like your gameplay and the way you play. But yeah, I'm just hoping I can use the players I like.
Well, Matti, don't count him out yet. Still 5 minutes away from half-time.
The big thing about this group compared to Group A as well, I think in Group A, LJR, Pexito sort of already out, you could say. 0 points is too much of a margin to climb, but even 3 points in the bottom of this group, you still come back week 2 with a fighting chance.
I mean, it goes without saying, Tex, but you simply cannot come into the FC Pro Open and not leave with no points. You need...
I almost did it 2 years ago, but I got the 1 point, and the 1 point gave me a chance to qualify on the I almost did it. I was 1 goal away.
But you never want to be in that position, do you? When you're coming back in January, looking around you for ifs, buts, and maybes.
The thing is, it could take a little pressure off your shoulders if it's still possible and results go your way. It could give you a benefit, but it's just obviously you'd rather be in the position of an Emre or an Anders.
Umut has certainly got under the radar tonight, though, hasn't he? He's gone about his business quietly. A win here would put him on 10 points. Reinders, great pass, even better save from Casillas.
Good keeper movement, that. Seeing it coming a mile off. Umut, 10 points. No one spoke about Umut today. Like, 10 points.
Last chance of the half then for Umut, by the looks of it. And that will do us for the halfway point in this game. Umut 2-up. He's 45 minutes away from finishing in second place. Over here, Obrun's 4-2 up before half-time. And Emre Yilmaz has scored a 6th goal. He's on for 8 goals before half-time.
I'm done talking about him. He's too good, But in the game Umut lost, he was 3-0 up against Emre. And if he ended up winning that game and kept the 3-goal lead, Umut would be top of the group tonight.
Half-time here as well. Manu trailing. And Emre Yilmaz has just scored a 6th. He might be on for a 7th. Here he is now, Mbappe. And he might get it from this corner. Not to be the case just yet. We are over the moon as well to say that we're joined by Guy Barros, who joins us now at the FC Pro Open. I mean, we've just been speaking a lot about Umit, Guy. How impressed have you been with him today? Because he's got under the radar and he's potentially going to be finishing 2nd place.
Yeah, I was warming up against him and I couldn't win a game, so not really a surprise, I think. I think he's been having this high level, I think, for a while now. And he's shown it now.
Can you tell them the scores of your practice?
No, why you do this to me?
Tell them the
Lost
score.
9-0 twice again today in warm-ups. And I was like, yeah, either I'm really bad or he's really, really good.
Against
Umut.
9-0.
9-0. Yeah.
What happened, Guy?
Twice as well.
I don't know. I was just seeing the ball in the back of the net, and then it seemed like it was a replay, but it was just another goal every like 5 minutes. So, yeah, at least it's showing up now as well.
And then what do you make of this man? Emre Yilmaz is on an onslaught tonight.
I've never seen like this level, I think, at Pro Open, especially in a group of death. Winning every single game is insane. It's so crazy.
What was his closest game? He hasn't had a close game.
Nah,
I don't think
they've been every game's been a blowout, I think.
Emre Yilmaz tonight, 8-2 win, 5-3 win, scored 8 goals against Umit, 8-3, scored 8 goals against Manu. He scored 7 goals in this game. He is just in his own world.
Yeah. So say congratulations to the player that only lost 5-3 to him.
Yeah, who was that?
That was Obron.
That's a moral victory there.
Who has just scored a 5th.
Stick 3 points and everyone's total.
Unbelievable.
Can I just say, who invited you, Guy? I didn't want to see your face again after you beat me in the World Championship quarterfinals.
Nah, I mean, good game that. I love remembering that one.
We'll move 1 month on. You're both teammates now, so you kind of have to get on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Nah, I'm fine with him. He has a problem with me because of the game. It's fine.
Well, I mean, how much money was on that game?
Like 40 grand?
$40,000.
Yeah.
I can understand why there might be a little bit of tension here in the commentary booth at the moment.
I mean, we're both at Pro Open, which I think was more important. So
more important? Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I would have auto qualified for Pro Open if I wouldn't. Well, I don't like the look of you.
I mean, it's quite a strong team, isn't it, this RB Leipzig roster?
I mean,
when you look around you.
Yeah, no weak name on the team. Everyone's really, really, really good. So, yeah, it's good practice as well.
Except maybe Redlac. I'm joking.
Underrated player Alfie Calder is, by the way.
Of course, cannot forget how close he was at the MLS last year.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you were both battling for that spot there. Here is Mohamed Salah. That's 6-2 to Obron. Manu Bashore with a pause. I mean, we've seen it tonight of how difficult it is, Guy. I mean, for you coming into this, have you looked around you yesterday and today and thought, I mean, look, we know the level of the FC Pro, but more importantly, are you happy maybe with the group selection that you've got?
I'm not happy at all with the group selection.
Okay, forget that.
But yeah, I think we've seen how hard it is, and especially for Obron and Peixoto, who've been auto-qualified, I think, from the start of last season. To see that they're also struggling at the start of this one is kind of, I wouldn't say worrying, but, you know, have to keep an eye out.
Well, I'm excited to say that we've just seen our 143rd goal. It might even be 144 now, going in to the back of the net. We've broken yesterday's record for goals.
What was yesterday's record?
142.
Yeah, my bad. I could have upped that a little bit if I didn't. If I didn't.
Maybe you could concede a few more.
Yeah, maybe. I should have let Anders make double digits.
In case you haven't heard the news as well, the mystery nation tonight was Belgium. For those that didn't guess it as of yet, Belgium is that mystery nation. If you did get it right in the chat, let us know. I think we teased you enough with it all night long.
We talk about this result, 6-2 against Manu Bashore. Like, this is an unbelievable result, especially considering Obron started so poor. To manage to grab yourself from the bottom of the group for a game like this and be 6-2 up in the 57th minute, that's great mental strength that I don't have.
It's kind of crazy when you look at
he was on 1 point after round 3, Guy.
And he's pulled his points from the top 2 and 3 in the group. Like, he's beat Manu now, beating Manu, and tied against Umut. So I mean, in the hardest games, he's playing good.
As it stands, he's 1 point away from knockouts.
That's not bad at all.
All of a sudden, if I was in this group, my 6 points started looking good.
Yeah.
Should we put in a transfer for you?
No. I'll stay in my group. I don't want to play all these guys.
22 plus goal difference.
Put me and Guy Barras as a group, please.
I told him we'll switch if he wants. I'll switch with him.
Well, I asked Tex earlier. I went, Tex, if I swapped you for Emre Yilmaz, would you go in this group? He said no. I said, if I swapped you for Manu Bashore, would you want to go in this group? He said no. So I think I understand. You clearly prefer being in Group A.
Yeah, just swap me with Guy and I'll take it.
Well, Emre Yilmaz might be 7-2 up, 7-3 now in that game, but what we can confirm is that Emre Yilmaz will certainly be topping the table with 15 points from 50.
Nice.
Umut back in front now. That's big for him, by the way. That could be a little bit of a gap going into the second round of group fixtures. If you missed it, Gino Wijnaldum will be getting a +1 upgrade to his overall and a skill move or a weak foot upgrade with the 15 points available. The next upgrade will be 16 points, which Emre will get, no doubt, next time he returns here to the FC Pro Open.
You fancy a comeback in this game? Because I don't.
Kacha gets one before, I don't know, 60th maybe. Would be, I think, most shocking result of the weekend, though. Yep, that's okay. My bad.
It was good when we thought about it for a second. Emre Yilmaz has just scored another goal.
Guy just doesn't get tired of scoring. It's so effortless.
Every goal looks so easy.
Yeah.
Every single goal looks so
it looks like the other guys are just bad defenders and they're not. There's just so much.
Every goal I score, I spend 10 seconds spinning around with Bumba T, pass, or goal finally.
He is on 38 goals right now. Anders Vergang scored 39 yesterday. Emre Yilmaz is one off tying with the FC Pro Open champion of last year. I can tell you one thing though, he's got a better goal difference. Sorry, not just a better goal difference, a better defensive display than what we saw yesterday from Anders Vergang.
I think that's the scariest part. Like, everyone knows Emre because he's so good attacking. If
yeah,
he's this
and you think he would throw defending out the window, but that's not the case, is it?
Nah, I think he's become really, really good defensively, and that's a little bit scary.
A little bit scary. I think it's very, very, scary. I mean, I've played him twice this year, and yes, as I say, it's not gone well.
There's a cut by Nico Williams. Adds another onto the tally.
No, I'm going to do when I get home. I'm going to put in that Emre tactics code and just watch his games and copy how he plays.
Yeah.
And then surely, Pro Open goes better.
You know what? That's my next 2 weeks.
I think your maths might be wrong. I think that's goal 38 now.
So he's 1 goal away.
He's 1 goal away right now.
There's more than enough time, I think.
I mean, look, be honest, he scored 38 goals. Does he need to score anymore? Not really.
I think he hits 40.
Well, there's the Mystery Nation coming through from Rock. Belgium is the nation in the finesse objective.
Ooh.
6-2 to 6-4.
There's still 20 in-game minutes in that.
I'm feeling a comeback in this one as well. You can see Bashor's feeling himself a little bit. He's confident.
I don't know how Auburn's mind would be right now after his past results today as well.
He needs this 3 points, Gib. It'll be his first win of the day.
I think Auburn's going to lose his crown as the best FC Pro Open group player of all time that I gave him.
Has he been first both years?
No. Don't know, but he's made it through, and he's been in the group of death both years.
Yeah, that's good.
Is this the goal to match 39 goals scored for Emre Yilmaz? His next one. It's the most goals he scored in a single game tonight. 9 of them against Kacha.
Has anyone scored double digits yet in a game? I don't think they have. This could be the first. I survived against Anders just about. I think this could be the first game where 10 goals have been scored. Oh, and it is. Oh, it's just too good. It's too good. It's too good. He did it with a little hesitation. That's so clever.
Emre Yilmaz has just bagged 10 goals in one game. 39.
I swear it feels like he just walked into defense.
He gave him a basketball hesitation, I promise you. Watch
He's
this.
just walking. Like, I think you're so scared of everything he can do that you just try to mark everything and then leave something open.
I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he does it. Should we just book the final now? Anders versus Emre. No one else turn up.
This game certainly a lot more tight. A big chance for him now to pull away and give himself a 2-goal cushion. Just about squeezes it past Arkley.
How did he see that pass? Because I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
Did you see it?
I couldn't even see it on the screen.
Me neither.
For a second there on the replay, I didn't know if on the angle he gave himself to finish, if it was going to be possible.
That's why you pick players like Salah though with finesse. What was it, a 3-star weak foot, and he still managed to put that one away around the goalkeeper?
I think it just gives you that little bit of extra time just to wait. Like if the keeper moves and make the right decision either way.
You think you're going to use finesse players?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
Why are we seeing a different Umit this year, do you think?
I don't think it's a different one playing-wise. I think last year he was playing this well. Maybe just confidence is a little bit higher because of the way he qualified, you know, having to go through LCQ, having to go to the global qualifier.
I think his confidence may be higher because he beat you 2-0
that's
twice earlier.
fair. Really fair, yeah. Yeah, I think just the way his season has shaped this year, like to start, it's given him the confidence to come in and play this way. And I think he's adapted a lot better this season than last.
I also think obviously he's not made the World Championship in a few years, but he's been one game away each time. And if he does make the World Championship, he's always a threat to win it. It's not been going his way.
Like we talked about it last season. He's 100% in World Cups. He qualified once, won once. So, you know, if he qualifies again.
He's had a tough run though, hasn't he, mentally, in terms of getting to that World Cup game, hasn't it, for Umit? And you feel like his persistence is due to pay off at some point. If Emre Yilmaz scores again, he's on for 40 goals tonight.
That's what, 8 a game? That's crazy.
That's 8 a game. Let me do the maths.
Yeah.
8 times 4. Yeah, 8 a game. 8 a game.
He's got 10 minutes to do so.
Is he the best defender today as well?
He is.
Is he the best defender in the tour in the first 2 groups?
He is.
Most goals, best defender. Just sack off the tournament. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching Pro Open.
The good thing about the tournament is, for everyone else, you have to be this consistent, like 3 weeks in a row. Like he could play this way, like obviously crazy how he's playing, but he still has to come back next year, play this way in the second week of group stage, and then come back in finals and play again.
To be honest, now he only needs to play good in one more stage. He can sack off the next stage and just focus on the knockouts.
15 goals conceded, I've just heard in my ears from the fantastic team working behind all the statistics in what is an incredible group with goals. 15 goals conceded, 39 scored, plus 24 goal difference and 15 points next to his name. Flawless night from the Champions League winner.
In a group this tough as well. Is this the best pro performance of all time so far?
For sure.
And I don't think it's close.
In group stage, yeah, 100%.
I think it just about beats yours, Tex.
Thanks, mate. I thought we stopped doing that.
Well, look, you've been all to Gee, so I had to try and back him up somehow.
He can fight his own corner.
Well, Umit, good news, he is looking to lock in that second place tonight.
Let's look at that dribbling.
Claudio Pina. You can see what it means to him. Big points. Is this goal number 40 for Emre Yilmaz? Not quite.
All Guy needs to say to me is, shut up, I beat you in the World Championship quarter-final, and I don't have a response.
To be fair, me and Tex were fighting last season to see who was worse in Pro Open, so yeah, it was a close matchup there.
How many points did you get?
12.
That's more than me.
Yeah, but it was till the last game.
Oh yeah, you used my group. I forgot.
I'm guessing you haven't played since, Saudi?
Nah.
Not in a little friendly game? No. I thought you might have swooped in there after the games against Umit that you played.
Nah, I was just busy being a caster, you know.
Nothing more of the consolation there for Catcher, unfortunately. 10-4 headsets off from Emre Yilmaz.
Well, come back on it.
I'll tell you what.
Get the game on.
We haven't spoke about this game enough, have we? Because Manu is 7-6 in this game.
What?
Not winning. He's pulled one back, sorry. He's only one goal behind Obram. We'll conclude this night, though, from Emre Yilmaz. Added time of 3 minutes. A record-breaking night of the FC Pro Open, the best performance we've ever seen in a single group week. He won't beat Anders Vergain's goal-scoring record, though. They will match it, both on 39 goals in a opening FC Pro Open week. But the goal difference will swing the way of the Champions League winner, Emre Yilmaz. That is perfect. 15 points on the board, 39 goals scored, and the best defensive record set so far in the FC Pro Open.
This is also a player that was 2-2 in the Global Open qualifier. 5-1 down to Dasari. He shouldn't even be here.
Yeah.
And he's got 15 points, 39 goals scored. Like, what was it conceded? I don't know.
15
conceded, 24 goal difference in the group of death. Yeah, fair play.
He's averaged basically near enough 8 goals a game and conceded just 3 a game.
That's what I'm going to do in my next week, I think.
Just decided.
Just decided.
Yeah.
Just change your mentality.
Well, we have got a opportunity, hopefully, to swap games in a second as well. Amit's cruising through here, 7-3 up. That was the goal that he scored. Can we jump over to Manu if possible? Because I don't think it's going to be the comeback now, is there? Looks like Oberon's won the game. What a little pass that is. Fun Alexis Pateas. That's a big win, that, Guy, for Oberon there, to pick up an important 3 points. That's his first 3 points.
I think it puts him right back in the mixer for qualifying. I mean, 1 point off of Manu, I think. Yeah?
I mean, yeah, I think Omot is sort of pulled away. He's 5 points clear now of elimination, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, Emre's qualified, so it's just a fight for third place, really. Just like Group A.
Yeah, but I think the bottom of the bottom 4 is so close. From 6 to 3 points it's like a 1 game difference. So everyone still has a big shot at qualifying, and it's definitely going to make for an entertaining second week in January.
I think Manu will be fairly disappointed. Obviously, he started so well. He won his first game, and then he sort of tailed off a little bit. But maybe that game against Emre sort of derailed him a little bit.
He was up against Emre as well, no?
Yeah, 2-0. I was saying earlier as well, if Omot was 3-0 up against Emre, if he won that game, he would be top.
He would be 15. No, not 15. Yeah.
Was it 2-0?
Well, that's going to be a full-time result over here. Oberon had to wait until round 5 to get his 3 points on the board with a win, but he will get it. And it will give him something to look towards when he comes back in January. A small smile, but not a big one. Frustration for the world champion, though, Manu Bashir.
Never seen Manu angry.
Yeah, first time.
There we have it. As we look around the grounds to conclude them. Just a full-time whistle to come in. Guy, final words from you before we see you in action very soon.
Yeah, just thank you for having me, and invest in Chupo, guys. Hopefully get some upgrades in a few weeks.
I said that one time. Don't
Never mind.
do that.
Don't listen to what I said. Don't invest in Chupo. Buy Garnacho or something. No, I don't know.
Just anyone but Chupo.
Invest in who you want. Invest in who you want.
Yeah, invest in who you want.
Full-time result there in round 5. Guy Barras, thank you so much for joining us. Tex, thank you for joining us on commentary as well. 161 goals tonight confirmed in what is a record-breaking night in the FC Pro Open. What a performance and what a statement from the group of death. Look, we knew it was good, but how good is that? 161 goals.
So many goals. And Emre, we spoke about it all night, but that is single-handedly the best performance at a Pro Open ever, and maybe the best performance ever at a group stage of a tournament.
We joked about it, Tex. Emre Yilmaz, you don't need to come back to about halfway through round 3 in January. You've got that many points cleared. Best goal difference, 39 goals scored, same as Anders Vergang. What a night from the commentary box. Going to throw it over to FG and Harry to break down what's been an incredible day.
Oh, you can say that again, Brandon. Thank you very much to you and Tex. Harry, listen, we came into today thinking Anders Vergang did the unthinkable, 5 wins out of 5. Emre Yilmaz has gone and done it in Group B, which is the group of death.
Yeah, Dave just said it. The impossible was more than possible because he's done it.
And look who's
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations, Emre, the PlayStation Player of the Day, of course.
It was close.
5 wins out of 5.
Yeah.
The calmest man ever. You've been behind in games. You don't really show much emotion at any point. How many points do you need to make sure you finish top of this group now?
30.
Yeah, I like the mindset.
If he goes 15 points again next time, then that is definitely the greatest thing. I mean, listen, from our perspective, we were speaking a lot about Anders, 15 points. Did that play in your mind at all? Any motivation seeing him win 5 in a row?
Of course, I think he and Manu are the 2 best players in the world. So I think I can also be that level, and today I showed that I can reach that level as well. So I'm happy today.
Currently, I think I'd put you in the top 2, to be honest. You're only as good as your last performance, and you've just absolutely wiped the floor with everyone. So
yeah, you've been absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at some of your goals, shall we? You can talk us through it. We had goals of different variations from you tonight. We'll start with this one. I mean, you've scored so many goals, I don't know if you can even remember them all. This was against Darkley, your 8th goal. Talk us through it.
I'm walking with Reinders, triggering everyone, and then with 4-5-1 you have so many options. I had Mbappe, Nico, but in the end Bomati showed at a good position, and I just shoot it. This one, it all comes from the triggers. I thought it was offside, this one, but it wasn't. But every goal's a trigger.
Interestingly, I think you were the only one to play 4-5-1 flat in your group. Definitely from the first game anyway, and Anders was yesterday. What's so meta about that formation? Because you both got 15 points out of 15.
In the year 23, 22, 24, you had 4-3-2-1, what was really overpowered, and I think 4-5-1 is a bit similar to that, and I think the build-up is so easy with that formation. So I think the build-up is the meta in that formation.
Is it the player roles for the 3 centre mids? Right? Everyone back home, that's the important bit. What are they?
Now, my middle CM is on deep line playmaker, my left centre mid is on playmaker, and my right centre mid on box to box. But I just trigger them, so you need to trigger them home as well. So
don't you worry, everyone watching at home. We're going to have all of the tactics codes for you. I mean, let's head over now. Congratulations once again, our PlayStation Player of the Day. 15 points in both Group A and Group B. Anders Vergang first, and then Emre Yilmaz second. Let's head over to Shori, who is with Umut, to talk you through some tactics.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Umut to go through some of his absolutely sensational tactics. Of course, getting to 10 points out of 15 in the group. A spectacular showing. My friend, talk to me about what's going on over here. I'm seeing some great tactics. I'm seeing the 4-5-1. What's going on?
Yeah, I think the 4-5-1 is the best formation in the game. I think there are just like 2 formations, 4-4-1-1 or 4-5-1. And in my opinion, 4-5-1 is a little bit better because you just get 1 midfielder more, and you have 1 more option to pass. No one can press you that easily. So I think it's just the best formation in the game.
Yeah, and talk to me, something I find really interesting about your tactics is the fact you've got balanced on both of your fullbacks. Obviously, we see so many counter-attacking goals that you score where you sort of trigger the fullbacks up. Is balance sort of help them get forward a little bit and give you that extra option sometimes rather than defend?
Yeah, sometimes when you have to play slow, when you get the ball with the defender, and I think they are like a little bit more wide, so you can pass to them. If you go with defense, they are like just like 4 center backs, and you can't involve them to your like attacks. So I think they're not going forward, but just like to stay a little bit more wide, to have a little bit more options in the attacks.
Absolutely, and just final question, talk to me about the importance, obviously of formation, but the inside forwards on these two in a 4-5-1, how important is that in game?
Yeah, I think really important because with this formation you just want to try to have as many people as possible in the middle to score over the middle, and even if you win the ball, they are still on the wing, so you can trigger them and they would stay on the wing. But if you don't trigger them, they gonna go inside. So if you send Mbappe through, Salah's going inside. If you send Salah through, Mbappe is inside, and if you do extra passes to the box, I think it's the best role to use by far on the wings.
Well, mate, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Words of wisdom right there. We'll send it back to FG now.
Words of wisdom indeed. Massive thank you to Umut, who just shared all of his tips and tricks with us. A good day at the office for him as well here today. Let's take a look at all of the tactics codes of all of the players who've been in action here in Group B. Get your screenshots at the ready. Harry, I asked you this yesterday. Whose tactics are you picking tonight?
You should be asking Tex. If I was him, I'd be noting a few of these down.
Oh yeah, I've already said I'm going home. I'm putting Emre's tactic down. Next 3 weeks, I'm drilling it into my system. So I'm just copying him.
It'll be interesting to see when they're back whether their play styles change or not. We just mentioned earlier on, Anders and Emre were fantastic. Emre in that formation said there were so many options. Brandon, you going to try and do the same?
Yeah, when I get a PlayStation 5 again, I will. Still currently in Spain at the moment. Can I just say that 161 goals tonight, and I commentated every single one of them.
And you did a fantastic job whilst we were at it.
161, unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible. I would ask you for your favourite, but there's literally 161.
One of Emre's.
Yeah,
just enough of them, didn't they?
Just one of them. Let's take a look at the Group B table at the halfway point. Remember, there is another match day to come. Emre Yilmaz is in a great position, isn't he? 5 points clear of Umut and even further clear of Manu Bashore. Let's take a look at the bottom of that table, though, Harry. How do you think Atcher and Darkley will be feeling?
I think they'll be all right because Manu's in sight. I think the top two are starting to pull away, which is a bit of a worry and something we probably didn't expect, but five games is a lot of games, so anything could still happen, but I'd be surprised if Yilmaz and Umut didn't go through now.
Tex, 6 points for Manu Bashore. It was 6 points for you in Group A. Manu's in a better position based on, I think there is a massive gap though, isn't there, between him and...
I think the difference is in my group, third is on 9 points and fifth is on 3 points. So there's like a massive gap between fourth and third. But in this one, every point matters. 6 points is good, but in mine, 6 points is bad. So I wish I was in this group.
Well, let's take a look then, shall we?
Yeah.
No, I just said it.
Tex, we can't wait to see you back in action, and we all believe in you as well. Let's take a look, shall we, at Group C. The names behind us, the players behind us, and the big names, Brandon, they just keep coming.
I mean, you don't know where to look, do you? 24 of the best players in the world in this FC Pro Open. It's here all the time on a Monday. Danny Pitbull, Bryce, runner-up last year at the World Championships, the Iceman, Nicholas, #1 in the world at the moment, Stingray. Oh, where do you look?
Hang on a minute, are we sure we got this group of death right? Because this is absolutely incredible. The best FC players in the world are all here.
Yeah.
Look, here's the Group C standings. The rank-wise, they're all in the top 100, Harry. Nicholas, of course, ranked #1. Anders Vergang wasn't happy yesterday, and he got 5 wins out of 5. How do you see Nicholas doing?
I'd probably agree with Anders. I would say, well, Anders was telling me in detail that he doesn't agree with the rankings because Nicholas can get points that he can't get. He went on a bit of a rant, so we'll see how rank 1 does. Something tells me he's not going to match 15-15, but we said that about Yilmaz and then
Anders basically said that the whole of South America is rubbish at FC.
As he always does, to keep that rivalry. We're going quickly on Danny Pitbull as well. I mean, what a moment we saw from him getting to Group C. How do you think he's going to fare? And what a nice guy as well. We say it all the time, don't we?
Very emotional guy, isn't he? He really wears his heart on his sleeve when he plays FC. And yeah, I'm expecting big things from him next week. I mean, you've got to think there's 4 Italians, I believe, in the FC Pro Open.
It's going to be an absolutely fantastic week next week, indeed. And if you're wondering what time you can watch all the action from Group C, there you have it. 6 p.m. GMT on the 1st of December. You can tune in at EA Sports FC on Twitch and EA Sports FC Pro on YouTube. Wow. And also, we want you to join us at the finals as well. We're going to be having a live audience for the FC Pro finals this year, and we want you to join us, all right? Get a hold of that QR code. Tickets are available now. It's going to be in London the 26th of January, and we would love for you to witness history with us. Tex, Listen, we've seen Group A, we've seen Group B, you've played in Group A, but also you are the FC Mobile champion right now. You're top of that leaderboard. Is anyone going to beat you, do you think?
That's all that matters. You bullying me about this Group A stuff. I'm the top of the casters leaderboard, so that's all that matters. And I don't think anyone's going to beat me because I scored every single attack.
Brandon, what's been your highlight of today?
Oh, I'd say just having some banter with that man at the end of the casting desk, I'd say. I mean, look, Tex, if you're doing well at FC Mobile, could always switch games.
You know what's embarrassing? I scored 9 goals in FC Mobile in 15 yesterday. I was only 6 away. I played for 10 seconds. I played for 10 seconds today.
Harry, it's been great having you as part of the broadcast team, mate. Fantastic for the last 2 days. We've seen Group A, we've seen Group B. 2 players got 5 wins out of 5. What is Group C going to have for us next week? We'll see you then.